Welcome to the Samwell B12 experience,
where we have you covered for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Blue Jays, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
Hi, I'm Kate Bernass, and you're watching the Samwell B12 experience.
What's up? What's up, everybody? Here we go. We are set, ready to rock and roll for some baseball. Toronto Blue Jays, New York Yankees. I can't believe we are back. We are back with Blue Jays baseball. I feel like it's been so long, but welcome in and thank you so much for being here. Cheeto Dude, what's going on? Welcome in. Travis Urisses, welcome in. How's it going? McNally, what's shaking? Good to have you all here. It has been very long intros gives time for people to come in, and that's what it's all about. So thank you for joining us. Our first Blue Jays broadcast of the year. Now, our folks all over on the Tiki-Taki, I need you guys to help me out and let me know if the audio is okay over there, because I have a hard time monitoring that audio. It seems like it's pretty loud and it's pretty wild. So if there is some issues with the audio over there, please do let me know so we can try and adjust it to the absolute best that we can. So we will make some changes on the fly, and hopefully that will all get corrected. Let me see if I turn it up here. I know we've had issues in the past. Ooh, there we go. Perfect. Looks like we just solved it. But welcome in. Welcome to our first Jays game of the year as we wrap up wicked and wild Stanley Cup. Mark, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. They're glad we could get that figured out real quick. But what a crazy Stanley Cup season it was. Now we switch over to our summer season, the Argonauts and the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jays are bringing it. Can you believe they are almost in top spot? Nick, what's going on? Welcome in. We're going to talk about a lot of those, Nick, in just a little bit, but we are lock, stock, and ready to rumble as the Blue Jays hosting the New York Yankees, and of course what will always be known as SkyDome, but in the Rogers Center. It's going to be Barrios taking on Rice, and what should be an exciting pitching matchup. Of course, the Yankees, you know what the Yankees are capable of. They are scary at times. The Blue Jays, though, they're hanging on, and it's funny when you look up and down the lineup, their averages aren't great. The averages are not out of this world, making you go, wow, this is a top team, a top contender, but they're finding a way of hanging on, and that's what we need from these Blue Jays. Right now, it's all fun and games. It counts when it comes to the fall. That is where we need to see this team really excel, stepping up in the fall. So one game behind these Yankees. So a win today for the Blue Jays can make things even. Right now they're 47-38. The Yankees are 48-37. So let's see. Of course, last night they pulled it off in a 5-12. 12-5. Blue Jays picking it up with a 12-run performance on Canada Day. Daniel Barry, what's going on? Welcome in. It was huge. A big Canada Day win. Huge Canada Day win. 3-run homer and a grand slam. It was absolutely wild. Theo Sam Eagle, what's going on? Welcome in. Sam, it's me. Touch. Touch, good to have you. You changed your name, but good to have you back. And if a lot of you noticed, the Tubes has fixed the name presentations out there, which finally it is good to have. Lakers just got Ayton and Jaden McDaniels. Oh my goodness. Lakers are going to be wild. Marner has signed Anthony. Marner, it was a sign and trade. Marner is gone to the Vegas Golden Knights. He signed a $12 million deal, 8 years with the Maple Leafs, who then traded him over to the Vegas Golden Knights, all part of a sign and trade. So, hey, that's okay. Marner, don't let the door get you on the way out is all I gotta say about that. But we'll have lots of hockey talk throughout the night. Of course, you guys know we're mainly a hockey channel, especially come the winter time. And over the summer, while we love our Blue Jays and our Argonauts, those Maple Leafs still hold on to a big side of us. I'm gonna have to move my camera. I just realized that corner logo is like right in my face. So we're gonna have to work through that. Move things around a little bit on the fly. Again, we're working with a brand new system, so I'm just going to look over here and make some changes. We are working with a brand new system, and we're kind of building things out on the fly, making updates, making changes. So we're just going to do this, make it a little bigger. There we go. Now I get that logo out of my face. And of course, depending on where you're watching, you might have the chat over my face, things cover me up, but it's okay. It's more important that you all see the stats and you all see what is going on versus me. I mean, it's nice that you want to look at me, but it's always better to get the main event up on the screen. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. We got a good game ahead of us here tonight, a great game ahead of us. And boy, oh boy, the Blue Jays gonna look to tie up the Yankees for top spot overall, which is absolutely crazy. Now, there are some changes we have to make. There are some things we still have to do. We added some new emojis for our channel members, some new emojis getting in there, and we certainly have some new things to play with, but we still have lots more to go. So as we continue to work through, we ask for your patience. Ben Rice, going to be leading it off, followed by Aaron Judge, Cody Billinger, Giancola, Stanton, Chisholm Jr., Goldschmidt, Dominguez, Volpe, and LeMahieu, the lineup for the Yankees. And boy, oh boy, they are going to be monstrous. Barros is out on the mound. He's just about ready to get this party started. And will he have a top-notch performance? We want to see what Barros can do tonight. He's 4-3 on the air with a 3.26 ERA. Is there a band called the Sonic High Band? Oh, I'm not sure, but that's cool. What's the big Sammy family summer vacation? No summer vacation, working away. We'll head up north again at some point, but we're here for this. And here we go. Barros looking to get this one started. Opening pitch of the game, 92 miles an hour in there for a strike. Nicely done. That's how you get things going. Nice pitch coming in. Number 2 down in the dirt, but he's got some good velocity. He's got some real good velocity, and that's what we like to see here early. Throw the ball, throw it hard. All right, let's see. What do we got to turn off here? Just want to make sure we don't have anything running that we don't need running. 2 balls and a strike now. Need to pay attention, get in here and really get things going. Rice gonna take that bat off his shoulder. He's set, prepared to go. Barros looking down the gun. Here's the pitch. That was right in there. It's gonna be popped up deep into left field, going back to the track, to the wall, and it's caught. Nice job there, flagging that one down. A fly out, going deep, way deep. Now here we go. Big Judge stepping up to bat. Oh boy, Judge, what is he gonna do? Marshall, what's going on? Welcome in. Nick, how's it going? As much as I'm living in New York, I hope the Jays win it. Nick wants the Jays to do it. Let's see what Big Judge can do. He's stepping in. The pitch delivered outside, trying to keep it away from him. You got to be very careful with Big Judge. Very careful. By the way, if you're hanging in here, make sure you are tapping that screen, hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button. Make sure you're following, subscribing. This one outside away again. Oh my goodness, they called that a strike. Okay, we'll take it, right? Any strike on Judge is a strike we want. Wow. How's that lineup scoring 20 runs a game, right? This one in there, oh, just misses. 2-1 now. 2-1, 1 out. Gotta be very careful to Judge. Extremely careful with Judge. Davey boy, what's going on? Phil, how's it going? This pitch in there, big cut. Swings through it, can even it up at 2-2. Can even it up at 2-2. Going with that changeup. All right, let's see, Barreros. Put him away. It's time to put him away. Can he? Will he? Let's see. Megatron, hope you're doing well. Judge is hitting 358 on the year. 358. Wow. He's in. Barros is locked. Here's the delivery. Oh, just missed. Just missed. Brings it to a full count. What's he going to do? What you going to do? Full count. Barros throwing it at Judge. Not at him, but in, you know what I mean. He's not throwing it at him. That would be not good. Are the Yankees still using those torpedo bats? I don't know, but those were crazy. Guys were popping like nuts. Here's the 3-2, and that's going to be skyrocketed up to the infield, and that is an easy catch. And a nice job. Judge sits down. Judge sits down. He really popped this. That was a big cut. He had a couple big cuts in this at bat, and that's Judge does it a lot. While he does put the ball in play, it's kind of one of those things. It's a home run or it's a strikeout. Let's see how he fares now. Bellinger going to lay down the bunt. Pops that one. Going for the bunt. 2 outs. Trying to get a base runner in. Trying to lay this one down. 268 for Bellinger this year. You got to be careful with these Yankees. You never know. Setting it up. Here's the pitch from the righty. That's going to be high, but it's fouled back. You know what's funny? As much as we've watched the Blue Jays since the renovations, it's still weird looking from the pitcher's mound down to home plate. Still, to me, is not Rogers Center. It just looks so different. So different. Setting it up. Here's the pitch. That's going to be chopped. That's going to get through. A single ground ball. Schneider going to pick that one up. Just poking it through. That's what he wanted to do. Get on base. And again, 2 outs. He's on base. No biggie. No biggie at all. Judge can strike out. Judge got to pitch him slightly away. Yeah, Nick, you got to keep it away from him. You got to keep it away because when he swings it through, whew, he can be lethal. Absolutely lethal. All right, Bellinger with a big lead. Here's the pitch to Stanton right in there for a strike at 92 miles an hour. Number 1, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in, everybody. We've had a lot of folks message me saying, Sam, when are you doing baseball? Sam, when are you doing baseball? Well, here we are. Here's the pitch coming in. Big cut. And that's going to be strike 2, 0-2 with 2 outs. Stanton 244 on the season. 15 pitches thrown so far. Let's see where he goes. Here's the pitch coming in low and away. It's going to be ball 1. Duke, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Happy belated birthday to Canada, making my super rare return. Duke, I hope you are very, very well, sir. Good to see you. Joe, what's up? Welcome in. This one foul back. When am I doing hockey again? As soon as we got hockey to do, we will be doing it. We put out a number of shorts, and of course, we had our free agent post that we were trying to keep updated throughout free agency. But as soon as we got more news to talk about and break down, we will. We're going to have lots of video content coming up in regards to hockey. So make sure your notification bell is on. Here's the 1-2, and that's going to be high, evening it up at 2-2. 2-2. Got to get these pitches in. Got to make things happen, you know. Got to make things happen. Here's the 2-2, 2 outs, down low, getting a full count again. Wow. Wow, okay. Thank you, Duke. Appreciate it. Welcome back in. Hurry up. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that's going to do it. That is going to do it for the first inning. Down they go. Wow. Let's see. We're going to have to make this baseball a little bit bigger here. That doesn't really block enough now, does it? That doesn't block enough, does it? All right, let's make this a little bit bigger. Boom. That's going to be a little in your face, but hey, we got to do what we got to do. So we're going to switch it up here. Blue Jays going to come up. Blue Jays coming up. Gimenez, Springer, and Vladdy going to be the top three leading things off for the big bad. Can we call them the big bad Blue Jays right here? Frank, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in, Frank. Can we call them the big bad Blue Jays? I mean, they're certainly playing like it at times. They're certainly playing like absolute monsters. Monsters. But we'll take it. We'll take it. Jays getting things done. Jimenez going to make his way up, wearing number 0. I always think it's funny when a player wears number 0, but he's going to get things going on. New York Yankees hungry after yesterday's Canada, but yeah, wasn't that something? Nice to see Rogers Center packed. Really nice to see them packed. Jimenez, Springer, Guerrero, Kirk, Barger, Clement, Wagner, Schneider, and Miles Straw, the lineup for the blue and white today of the Blue Jays. Looking to put up another big win. And of course, a win today will tie the Yankees for top spot. Dallas, what's going on? Welcome in. John, how's it going? We call any of the World Cup matches? John, we might. First pitch is going to be outside, but they get called strike. Yeah, John, it's something I told myself I'd like to do. We're going to see how it all plays out, however. Here's the pitch in the middle. That's going to be poked. Is it going to drop in? It does, and it's a leadoff base hit. Jimenez is going to be on first base. That's exactly what we needed to see. That's exactly what we needed to see. A little poke, put it in. Now big Springer. He's coming up here. Of course, he's played a little exciting baseball yesterday. All right, John, sounds good. That's right, Dallas. Always will always be the Sky Dome. The dome of the sky. So let's see what Springer does today. Kicking this one off. Takes first pitch in there for a strike, 93 miles an hour. 270 on the season, 13 homers, 47 RBIs for Georgie. He's set. He's got that interesting stance where he holds those hands in tight. First pitch in there. Second pitch, excuse me, in there. Catches a corner, 0-2. His last 9 games, he's hitting .484 with 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Springer's one of those guys that when he gets hot, he gets hot. Gonna go for the pickoff attempts. Jimenez back in time. No issue there. Setting things up. Jimenez got to fix the dirt. They've had a little bit of dirt issues over the last couple days. Of course, the other day they had to pound the mound and get it back in working order. So Warren set to deliver the 0-2 to Springer. Here's the pitch way outside. Springer held back just barely. Just barely. Coming up, by the way, on Friday, it's a battle for Ontario. Battle of the QEW, the Toronto Argonauts, and the Hamilton Tiger Cats going to renew rivalries. Pitch outside, going to even the count at 2-2. So we'll be live Friday night for some CFL Friday Night Football. That's always exciting. It's always a good time. Argonauts not having a great start, but they pulled off a win just a couple of nights ago. Pitch to Springer. He's going to tap this one. That's going to squeak through. And it's a base hit down the first base side. Jimenez moves over to second. Springer over to first base. 2 on, no out for the Blue Jays, and that brings up big Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Big V is coming up. 2 on. This is a perfect time, Vlad. Time to wake the crowd. Time to get things going. 279 with runners in scoring position puts him 4th in the major leagues. Let's see if he can add to that here today. First pitch outside, 94 miles an hour. Gonna pitch him not close. 278 on the average, 12 homers, 44 RBIs for Big Vlad. Kirk is due up next. Here's a pitch in there, 94, taking that one for a strike. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've been working on it. Do we have a 20 on Bo? No, Bo does not know. We do not know where Bo is. Bo is watching. Here's a pitch outside. Going to go to 2-1 now. Welcome in if you're just joining us. Thank you for being here. Make sure you do tap those like buttons. And of course, hit those follows or subscribes. Vlad is set. 2-1 is the count. 2 runners on, no outs. Here in the bottom of the first inning, a nice little start for the Jays if they can get themselves going. Pitch outside, taking that all the way. 3-1 now. 3-1. I will, Joe. I will for sure. Because I butchered your name long enough, my friend. Here we go, the 3-1. He swings at it, gonna foul that one back. Full count, 3-2. No outs. Heard it at batting practice. Brendan, how's it going? Welcome in. Hopefully our redeems work tonight. Here's the pitch coming in. Vladdy's going to swing hard at that one. I think he hit the catcher. He kind of fell backwards a little bit, fouled that one off, had to fight to get that one off. And he hits the bat as he follows around, hits the catcher in the glove. Vladdy just making sure he's okay. Good sportsmanship there. No Sam Bennett tonight taking out the catchers, so that's a good thing. Here's the 3-2. Vladdy going to foul this one off the ankle. Going to shake it off. Shake it off. So Vladdy fighting to stay alive here. Triton, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Sorry for the panic message the other day. As you can tell, we got it figured out. There it is. The Hulkster making an appearance. Vladdy is set, the 3-2. 2 men on, nobody out. And he's going to step off. So they're going to reset, get everything back in action here. Sam Bennett comes running out of nowhere to take out the catcher. Here's the pitch. Vladdy swings and is going to foul this one back yet again. Nick, what's going on? I was drinking away my tears yesterday. Can't believe Mitchie is leaving us. Nick, were those sad tears or happy tears? I will tell you, there's a big mixed reaction in Toronto with Mitch Marner leaving. And if you watch this press conference in Vegas, you can tell a big weight has been lifted off his shoulders. Here's a pitch outside. Vladdy's going to walk. Bases loaded. So nobody out, bases loaded, and Captain Kirk going to step up to see if he can do some damage. Oh boy, sad tears. Triton coming in with the super chat. Thank you, Triton, for the deuce. Yankees are not the best. Thank you, Triton, for admitting they're not the best. I appreciate that. Thank you, my friend, so much for the super chat. There's a conversation going on. Yankees thought that was good and just caught the corner. Clearly, based off technology, it did not. So they're going to brush off home plate, going to get it set for Captain Kirk. Kirk is also known as Captain Clutch. With the bases loaded, the Blue Jays are 338. They got 3 grand slams on the season. Will we get another grand salami here in the first inning? What's it going to be? Here's the pitch. Out snow. It curves in. Catches the edge. Prep, what's going on? Mitch, who? Mitch, who? Hope you're doing well, Prep. Hope everyone's off to a great start to their summer. Bases loaded, nobody out. Oh, Kirk hammers this one. It's going to go in the corner. It's in there. Fair ball. Back to the wall. This is going to turn. Jays score 1. Jays are going to score 2. And Vladdy's going to held up at third. It's a double for Kirky. A 2-run double for Captain Clutch. And the Blue Jays move ahead. Kirk hitting 306. Knocks in 2 ribbies. John, what's going on? Welcome in. I was a bit sad. That's okay. Yeah, he's going to play. He's got some good players over there. He's got some good players over there for sure. Nice swing. That was up high, too. He kind of forced that one around, but was able to get it over. And, you know, Kirk is not the speediest of the bunch, but that's his 10th double of the season. Way to go, Kirky. Here's a pitch, and they hit it again. Berger going deep to the 400 marker. It's gone. Home run, Blue Jays. Home run, Blue Jays. And I didn't even get my home run video loaded. Home run, make it 5-0 Blue Jays. And since we don't have the video, we're going to bring out the goal light. The home run lights. The home run light, and it's 5-0. The home run jacket comes on. Holy cow. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Clement going to put it to third, and that's going to be the first out. Wow. Wow. That was outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. That was crazy. That was absolutely wild. A 2-run double followed by a huge moonshot dead straight away center field. 5-0 Jays. Barger just said, "See you later, baseball." He's walking around the outfield. Have you seen my baseball? Have you seen my baseball? Double duty goal light. There you go. It ain't coming back. This is going to be thrown high, and it's going to be a ball. So 1-1 is the count. Wagner up here. He's hitting 200 on the year. Oh, I need a home run light. I totally do. That was huge. That was awesome. Pitch coming in outside, going to be 2-1. The Blue Jays just unloading here to start this game. Brandon, what's going on? Welcome in. Go Jays, go. Huge. This one inside, it's going to be fouled back and even it up to 2-2. You're always a good guy, and it's thank you, John. I appreciate that so very much. I really do. Wow, that was something. That was something. A great shot. They're just coming together. Wagner set the 2-2 in high. Forces him back off the plate. 3-2 is a count. Whew. That was something. 3-2-1 out. Here's the pitch outside, and that's going to be a walk. Jays get another base runner. Only one out. 5-0. Runner on first. Incredible. Absolutely wild. So let's see if they can keep it up. Let's see if they can keep it up. Again, lots on the line. Lots on the line. He could call a chess game too. That was awesome. Schneider stepping up now. Let's see what Schneider can do. Oh, he smashes this one. This is going back. It's out of here. Schneider with a 2-run dinger. 7-0. Blue Jays. Oh, yes, Sky. Can I have another? Oh, 410 feet. Schneider says, anything you can do, I can do better. What a shot. He got all of that and all of that quickly. Skyler, what's going on? I'm Utah Grizzlies are moving to New Jersey. Are they really? Wow, another home run here in the first inning, and the Blue Jays are going around. Oh, another one. This is hit. Oh, it's not going to have the distance. That's going to be caught in left field. Oh, Miles Straw is going to fly out. And the Jays are going to go all the way around. Jimenez is going to step right up. Back to the top of the order. They go full circle here in the first inning. Holy smokes is right. Can we bank some of these for tomorrow? They are putting on a show. They put up 12 yesterday, 7 on the board today. What is happening? What is in the water here in Toronto? This is going to be fouled. 0-1 the count. 2 outs now. Theo, it's good. Oh, you crack me up. You crack me up. 2-11 for Jimenez. He got things going on base to start the inning. Wow. This one going to miss outside, but he gets the call. Going to be 0-2 now with 2 outs. They're called touchdowns. That's right. The Argonauts might be a little jealous right now. The Blue Jays putting up a first inning touchdown. Going to poke this one. It goes to second, a turnaround throw, and not in time. Jimenez is safe, and he's going to be 2 for 2 in the first inning. Wow. Bring up Georgie boy. Let's keep her going. Springer coming back up. This team having fun or what? Springer going to find his way back up here for the second time in this inning. And of course, you cannot count out the Yankees. You cannot count out the Yankees. Oh, wow, was that something? Pitch going to be outside. Going to take it as ball 1. Got to be starting something. Gots to be starting something. Springer, let's go. 1 for 1, singled and scored. What's he going to do? Warren, the pitch in there for a strike. 1-1, evens up the count. Nice toss. Nice toss. Again, welcoming everybody, whatever platform you are watching on. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you subscribe or hit that follow. Here's the 1-1. Inside, going to be called strike 2. The Jays will be okay. I think they'll be okay, John. I think they'll be okay. Jays are looking, you know, they're hot and cold. They're up and down. Baltimore is actually at the bottom of the Eastern Division. Baltimore is 37-48. They're 11 games back of the Yankees, 10 games back of the Blue Jays. But we know what a lot of these teams can do and how they can turn it on. So you got to win the games that you can. Last game, they were 2 shy of 2 TDs. We're already halfway there. Yeah, this is crazy. 31 months for Theo Samigel. That's for sure. Wow, where has that time gone? Thank you so much, Theo, for everything. Rhino in the house. What's up? I came here to see how happy Dallas is right now. And how happy is Dallas? Here's a pitch to Springer. Swing and a miss. Sit down. Springer goes down. And we are going to turn things around. The Blue Jays put up 7. 7. That is insane. Absolutely insane. So we're going to see how the Yankees respond in top of inning number 2. An absolutely wild first inning. I mean, a couple of home runs, just insane. We love to see it. We love to see it. Everybody playing their part, right? Everybody's playing their part. Berger was amazing. Schneider, amazing. Good to see what these guys are doing, and they're putting up some big numbers on the board. There it is, Dallas, just for you, the spinning ball. It's been a long time. We've been waiting for the spinning ball to come back. But that's going to be our placeholder in between innings. But again, thank you for joining us. Our first Jays game here of the season. We are going to look to do more and more, of course, throughout these summer months. We just wrapped up an exciting hockey season, a very exciting hockey season. We needed a little bit of time off, and we're still kind of building. As you can tell, we're still missing some components here from what we normally had on the other platform, but we're getting through. We're finding our way. We're making some adjustments, and I think things are starting to come together well. All right. Let's bring things back. So let's go. What are these Blue Jays? How are these guys going to continue to unload? I'm so excited. So excited. I mean, wow. Blue Jays, for those of you, I mean, a lot of you are Blue Jay fans. And if you've watched the Jays, especially last year, they were so frustrating to watch. This year, they're up and they're down. They win a bunch, they lose a bunch. So here's a pitch in that's going to be fouled back. So we kind of we're very hesitant about calling some Jay games. We kind of sat back and said, you know what, maybe we should just let it be. And I'm happy that we're back now. The Jays are playing much better. We got our new rig. We're getting things set. So let's go. 7-0 Blue Jays. Here we are, top of inning number 2. This one is going to be swung on and missed. 0-2. One thing I haven't added in yet is all of our sound effects. So we will have to still get all of our sound effects in here and going. This new system is obviously way more complicated than the other one. So baby steps. Here's the pitch. Going to be down low. 1-2. Barros, 23 pitches in. Got the red and blue glove. Thomas, how's it going? Welcome in. You right? Man, first of all, how good are the bananas? This one is going to be fouled back yet again. Savannah bananas are so exciting, so entertaining. They're all over all my social media feeds. A lot of the behind the scenes stuff. They're great. They are great. Anthony, how's it going? Jays are burning it up. They are burning it up right now. Pitch in, swing and a miss, sit down. Second strikeout of the year. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That was a fast one. I know we have a redemption for strikeout. I don't remember what it is, though. And to let you know, if you are watching on the tubes or on Twitch, you are earning points just by hanging out to ! points in the chat. We have not yet cleaned up all the points, so you still have points from hockey season, and they can be used to redeem on-screen graphics all game long, a way to play along at home. Will we see Vladdy and Kirk? I don't think Kirk is going to go to the home run derby, but Vladdy should, probably. Goldschmidt coming up with a 284 average, 0-1 count on him. He's going to poke this one down right field. That's going to drop in. Going to go all the way into the corner where that new club is. Picked up, and this is going to be tossed in. It's going to be a stand-up double here for Goldschmidt. His 17th double. 106 miles an hour, that ball of velocity going down into the corner. So the Yankees needed to get something going. This was a good poke. Down and away. He fought down to fight that one through. So good swing there. Real good swing. So runners in scoring position, the Yankees are only averaging 240 on the year. Here's the pitch, high and away. Sorry, I got to plug my phone in. There we go. Plug that in. Dominguez hitting 253 on the year. Decent, starting to creep up there. Barreros delivers, swing and a miss. 1-1. Nice pitch. Real nice pitch. Now, I know depending on where you're watching, some of the stats might be a little small or hard to read, but we wanted to put them out there just in case you are able to. Here's the 1-1 in there. Good pitch. Strike two. 93 miles an hour down on the inside corner. Great pickup. You owe me a robot, Triton. I owe you a robot. All right. Love those robot guys. Pitch in there. That's going to be foul back. I will tell you, Triton, the one thing with this new system, some of the notifications on the redemptions and whatnot, definitely, I got to figure out a better way of getting some visibility into that stuff. But boy, oh boy, did the Jays come to play today. They have come to play today. Here's the 1-2. One out. Down low, gonna even it up. 2-2. Goldschmidt still hanging around second base. Barreros looks like he's in great shape, by the way. It looks like he's in solid shape. Dominguez is set for the 2-2. Goldschmidt with the lead. This is going to be foul back yet again. Staying alive. No, I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. But the Blue Jays, this is a big one. I know it's only the second inning, but the big implications for this game, huge. This pitch in there, gonna miss on the, oh, they ring him up. Oh my goodness, so far out of the strike zone, but he rings them up anyways. Sit down, cha-ching. Third strikeout for Barreros. Yikes. This was way outside and called a strike. My Gersh. My Gersh. The changeup 86 outside. Gonna bring up 2 outs for the Yankees. This one in there, strike one on Volpe. Triton for sure. I do want to run a couple of things by you at some point. Barrows set to deliver. Goldschmidt still on second. Pitch in there. That's going to miss. 1-1. 1-1. Brandon, those are awesome. Those are very cool. Yeah, if you watched the game yesterday, the Canada Day game, great crowd and a good party. This is going to be popped up. Running in, it's shallow right field, under it. And there's the catch. And the Blue Jays get the job done. Bring out the baseball. We're going for Guerrero, Kirk, and Barger. And the bottom of inning number 2. The Blue Jays doing what the Blue Jays do. Do the do. Great job. Great. I mean, these Blue Jays are awesome. But just to finish my thought, if you watch that Canada Day celebration, it really was a celebration, a huge party. They just did a phenomenal job. And, you know, the one thing I do want to say, even though Rogers Center is a bit of a mess, it's a bit of a disaster, of just being real, they do a very nice job. When they put on a celebration, it is a very nice celebration. So good on the Jays for taking full advantage of a packed house, a very large packed house. So it was awesome. Way to go, Team Blue Jays. Hopefully they can keep it going. Would love to see the house fill up even more, right? Would love to see them really pack the house in. It's been a long, well, I don't want to say it's been a long time since I had a true packed house. You get the home opener is obviously full. Canada Day is always full. A lot of folks here today. The hot dog days are always full, but you know, the giveaway stuff attracts in a ton of these people. We'd love to see it on a regular basis where the Blue Jays just pack the house. Now, speaking of that, I still myself need to get down there. I would love to go check it out. I haven't been there in a long time. Canada was bone chilling. I'd rather the Lion King cast perform again. Oh, man, dude, how good. First of all, that the cast of the Lion King that came through Toronto were so good. They were just incredible, absolutely wild. And you know what's wild right now are these Blue Jays are absolutely wild. They are running wild. Oh, Brandon, I didn't know that. I didn't hear that. Here's Guerrero going to step in and take the first pitch. It's going to be high. Go for a ball. Vladdy, I mean, you know that he's just going to unload. And he's going to hammer this one. There's a base hit for Vladdy. All right, when I thought he was going to unload, I figured it would be a little bit more than a base hit. But he hit that one hard. And again, the Blue Jays open up an inning with a base runner. There we go. That's what they need to do. Get the base runners flowing. Going to bring Kirk up. Kirky now hitting 309. 309, had that big double. Going to take this first pitch outside as Warren wants to keep it away from him. Trying not to get close, not to bring it inside. They are awesome. That production is even better. It really is. It really is. This one upstairs again, and Kirk is going to swing at it. Going to foul it back. Evens it up at 1-1. Kirk just trying to keep this one going. What is this? All right. Here's the 1-1. Outside. Going to let it go by. 2-1 now. Good eye, Kirk. Good eye. He's going to step back with that foot. Now the umpire is going to step away and call time. Kirk steps out again to adjust the batting gloves. You know, it's funny. For those of you that golf, you know that, you know, when you're going to hit, you always take the end of your club and you make sure there's no dirt on it, no grass on it. These guys do the same with the lumber, same with the bats. Make sure there's no marks. This one way outside, going to go to 3-1. They always look to try and wipe off any dirt. Want to get clean contact. Seven nothing here for Toronto. 3-1 is the count. Bottom of the second inning. Pitch to Kirk in the dirt. Going to walk him. So the Blue Jays going to put 2 on. Here we go again. Nobody out, 2 on. Oh, thank you so much for the Galaxy. Whoa. Stefan, thank you so much. Hey, Sasha, what's going on? Dropping the Galaxy. That was wild. I think that's the first Galaxy we've ever had. Thank you for that. Coming with the roses as well. Thank you so much. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Dropping those. Wow, that's our first Galaxy. Thank you. The roses, I'm going to give them right back to you. Give them right back to you. Nobody out. 2 on for the Blue Jays. Roses are flying. Oh, you're killing. Oh, I appreciate that so very much. Barger, a 3-run homer in the first. Can he get a 3-run homer in the second? How many guys have done that? Takes the first pitch for a strike. Back-to-back 3-run homers. That would be wild. It's you, Stefan. I wasn't sure at first, but thank you so much, buddy. Our first ever Galaxy. Pitch is going to be outside. Evens it up at 1-1. You are far, far too kind. Kirk taking a very big lead here. Berger had a monster. Thanks, Duke. All the best, my friend. Big pitch in there. This is going to be hit hard again. It's going back, not back far enough. This is going to be caught. Looking to throw this one in. Dominguez going to get it with a great arm. Going to hold the runners. Runners not able to advance. Great toss. A great toss.
Made a strong throw to third. So 1 down, and here is Ernie Clements. Clement's at shortstop again tonight. Again, Bo Bichette not in the lineup, but is improving. Took ground balls today.
Hey, Brandon, I don't know how to knock those out.
Back in there tomorrow night. We'll see.
Pitch is going to come in.
If I had told you that they wouldn't have Bo Bichette and that already in this
There we go. I think I figured it out.
you would not have believed a word of that.
Weren't we shaking our heads before game one saying, oh my goodness, Bo's just scratched?
Pitch in there on the outside corner. Going to get called strike. 1-1. Going to even it up.
Ernie Clement replaced him in the
I could tell. Was it that obvious? 1-1.
on base twice again yesterday in the leadoff spot.
Where else you streaming? What's a Galaxy? And it's on Orion's belt. Oh, good throw of prep. We are everywhere tonight. We are on several social platforms.
Kids in Lou Ionati have to be so excited, so happy.
Here's the pitch in there outside. Going to go to 3-1 now. Warren, 50 pitches thrown already. 50 pitches thrown already. Wow. That's not a good start here for the Yankees. 7-0 Jays. Two on for the Jays right now. 1 out. Clement is up here. He's got a 3-1 count. Warren, 50 pitches already. Here we go, and this is going to be poked through the infield, grabbed over to 1, turning over to first in time, double play, and that is going to end the inning. 7-0 Blue Jays. Big lead. Big lead. Stefan, there he is. Hopping over here, buddy. Thank you so much. And you know what we got to do? You know what we got to do? It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. Unbelievable. This is wild. Wow, I can't believe the Blue Jays jumped up to such a big lead so fast. That first inning was incredible. They tried to follow it up in the second, but just couldn't put it all together. Oh, Brandon, you're very welcome. Very, very welcome. I'm still learning, trying to figure it all out. Wow, good job for the Blue Jays. You know why the Blue Jays are winning? Even a broken Triton. Boo. Everybody boo Triton. Boo Triton. Excuse me. That is really funny, though. Wasn't that from Back to the Future? Never. Never. So funny. All right. Jays getting things going, playing really good ball right now. What was that? Spectacular baseball right now. Can they keep it going? That is the question. Ladies and gentlemen, can they keep it going? The Blue Jays sold 700,000 loony hot dogs in 2024. Oh my God, that is nauseating. John, listen, I hope he does well. He clearly struggled here. Obviously, you know, he plays well in the regular season. Excuse me, but come playoff time, he just couldn't play up to the level. I think he just succumbed to the pressures of being in Toronto. So listen, I wish him all the best. Here's a pitch in, going to be outside. Stefan coming in with that 279. It sure is, buddy. And thank you again. Much appreciation.
He still goes into the fifth or the fifth inning. Rarely do you see his
DJ gonna hammer this one right to Vlad. He scoops it up, tosses it to first. Nice play, 1 out. Barrios, a good job. Had to get over there real quick to cover it up. FP Florida Park Explorers in the house. Yankees have wow, that was some serious thunder. Either that or my neighbor just fell through the wall. 27, which is the most of any Major League Baseball. They have won 41 American League pennants. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. Onyx, what's going on, bud? Welcome in. Sheila, how's it going? Are you okay? You keep clearing your throat. I'm okay, Sheila. I'm okay. I mean to hit the mute button, but I just do it so quickly. This is going to be playback. I'll tell you, my allergies have been real bad today. Real bad today. But hey, it's okay. But thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Ben Rice, 0 for 1 today with a fly out in the first. Now hitting 228. This thunder is just getting vicious. But it's like blue skies. Whoa, it's real. It's real. Zoinks. I always start with that, so my insults land harder. Here's the 1-1 in there and going to be foul back. Or front, but it's foul. Better thunder than shots. Think I just heard shots outside. You know what, Prep? I will tell you, the last couple of days with all the fireworks and everything, the first couple sounded not like fireworks, and we kind of looked at each other and we're like, okay. Down. Did he go around? He did not. Going to stay alive. 2-2. You never know in today's day and age. You never know. 2-2, 1 out. Guerrero settling himself in. Taking a deep breath. Here's the pitch. This is down on a knee and popped up. And way to play over the fencing. There's a souvenir for some folks in section 123. I have no idea. No idea if that's the section. 2-2, still hanging in here. Barreros is starting to get up in the pitch count, up to 44 pitches now. 3 strikeouts. Doesn't get number 4 here. It's just foul back, staying alive. Will you and Joey go head to head? Oh my God. Dallas, that's a no-go. We have tropical system here. That's it. Oh, wow. All right, buddy. Stay dry. We'll talk to you soon. It's unfortunately not an uncommon sound. Oh, yeah, Prep. Not good. Not good. Barros getting himself set. 2-2. Here's the pitch. It's going to be skied over third base. And there's the catch. Good job. 2 outs. 2 outs. Yeah, stupid rain. That's okay. Every time I see the word rain, I always think of Rain from Our Lady Peace. Our Lady Peace, such a great Canadian band. And I believe, did I see correctly, they're going on tour one more time. Love me some Our Lady Peace. So here comes Big Judge, Aaron Judge, Judge Dredd. I am the law. First pitch is going to be inside, doesn't go around. He is 0 for 1 with a pop-up. Ran like cats and dogs here. Yeah, John, it rained earlier this afternoon, and then it cleared up, and I kind of thought we were done, but hasn't started raining again, just some thunder. Oh. Such a good track. 2-0, Barreros. Behind, gotta catch up. 2 outs. Here's a pitch. Foul back. Gotta be very careful with Judge. Gotta keep him away. Gotta get him away and then bring him in and try and blow it by him. He's one of those guys that can knock it out in a heartbeat.
You see these pitchers going to the changeups, and we know numbers-wise, that's his weakest pitch. And I think part of that is because good hitters
trying to get things set. Are you talking about Downsview, Rogers Stadium? What a nightmare I've heard that place has become. No. You think they're going to move to Downsview?
2 outs and the base is empty here in the Yankee third.
3-1 the count now. Nobody on. And this is going to be hit right up the middle. Almost took Barreros' head off. So Judge is going to find his way to first base. 118.1 miles an hour, straight back up the middle.
There's a lot of respect in this game.
Gotta watch that.
Respects Aaron Judge in a big way, and he was like,
Listen, Stefan, I'm all for the Jays moving to kind of midtown because most of their fans are probably coming from north. And there's a lot of transportation that can get to Downsview, but yikes. Here's a bunt, trying to lay down the bunt, but that's going to go foul. So I have no problem if they did move to Downsview permanently. But what I've heard, the new Rogers Stadium at Downsview, they had their first concert there last weekend. It was a nightmare.
I would just think he'd be less than quiet.
Said it took, hours to get in the stadium. When the concert ended, they herded everybody like cattle through narrow passageways. People were passing out on their way to the subway. No real parking, like just a mess. This is going to be popped up in the outfield. Everyone's looking for it. And that's going to be caught. Schneider going to roll it in. So that's it. We are going to the bottom of inning number 3. Is a little conversation by third base as the Blue Jays make their way off the field. Coming up, it's going to be Wagner. Nope, it's not going to be Wagner. It is going to be Wagner. Wagner, Schneider, and Straw going to be the 3 starting the inning for the Jays. Mr. Snow, what's going on? It's crazy how the Blue Jays are starting. It's nuts. It is nuts indeed. It is absolutely crazy. I want to just let you know very quickly, if you are a gaming fan, if you are a gamer, check out our gaming channel. We're going to be streaming there more and more with the new rig. We've been playing some Fortnite over there. We're going to get some Call of Duty going on. We're going to have lots of gaming coming up over the course of the summer. So if you're a gamer and you want to support our gaming channel, go on over and hit that subscribe. We are trying to work our way to 500 subscribers over there on that channel and beyond. So if you're not already subbed up, take a look over on the gaming channel. RK, what's going on? 5-pin bowling. Oh, man. First of all, 5-pin bowling, could there be any game with more complicated scoring than 5-pin bowling? Oh, man, it's crazy. Welcome in, RK. Yeah, we had a lot of requests. A lot of requests to do some baseball, so we pulled it together. We made things happen. Thank you, Dallas. There is the link on the tubes over for the gaming channel. Of course, if you're watching on the other platforms, we'll be streaming gaming to those as well. We did our first one just the other day to figure it out. I think for the most part, it went okay. Went okay. All right, here we go. Warren stepping in against Wagner. Warren and Wagner, Wagner and Warren. Here's the pitch, high, and it's going to be ball 1. Good eye, taking it all the way. Springer's putting some drops in the eyes. Sammy has to learn his eyes and ears. So Springer putting some drops in the eyes. Hopefully he's okay. Will Wagner is averaging 200 on the season, 2 RBIs. He walked in the first. This pitch, swing and a miss. Gonna blow it by him. Coldplay is coming to that stadium. 4 shows starting on the 7th. Dallas, it's going to be an absolute nightmare. An absolute nightmare. However, I would love to see that show. The prices, though, were off the chart insane. Pitch going to be outside. Can even it up to 2-2 now. 2-2. You don't really have to pitch that outside to Wagner. Oh, ping pong championships would be so much fun. Here's the pitch. This is going to be foul back. Why is the channel trailer having a young voice in it? It's probably me. The one on the main channel page is me. Here's a pitch in. This is going to be foul back. Yeah, I do all the voiceovers and stuff. My niece was at the Stray Kids concert that past weekend. She said it was okay. Yeah, first of all, Dallas, I had no idea who those folks were. Hopefully she got in and out okay. Somebody posted a picture, and that's going to be out for a ball, 3-2. They posted a picture. They bought what was supposed to be tacos. Did not look like tacos. Said they were like $20 for 2 of them. Taking a look, 3-2, no outs, and that's going to be foul back. 86, staying alive. Wagner now at 59 pitches. I can't remember who the player was that they got. Nicholas Waugh or Roy. He's a big guy. He's going to be a 4th line center probably. It depends on how they arrange the centers because they got Lawton as well. Here's a broken bat blooper. It's going to drop in. Fair ball. Wagner is going for 2. He's going to stretch that to 2. Heads up play here by Wagner. A broken bat blooper that's going to drop in shallow left field and roll towards the wall, and that's going to be his 3rd double of the season. So the Blue Jays again with a base runner here. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. This is how we do it now. So nobody out, runner on second. They're 2 for 4 with runners in scoring position tonight. We'll take that. Here comes Schneider. He had a huge home run earlier. First pitch is going to be high. Ball 1. Schneider can absolutely deliver. Only hitting .222 this year, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. But we know what he's done in the past. This one going to drop in there for a strike, 1-1. They're K-pop. Okay. Not overly familiar with the K-pop scene. All I know is, what is it? Blackpink, Pink Black, whoever they are. This is going to be outside, 2-1. 2-1. When are they going to bring a real heavy band to that stadium? I want to know how those temporary seating structures can hold up to something real heavy. 2-1 pitch going to be outside. 3-1 trying to keep it away from Schneider. Warren struggling mightily right now. Struggling mightily. If you're just coming in, if you're listening along, thank you for being here. Make sure you tap that like button for us. Here's the 3-1. Schneider grabs a hold of this one. It's not deep enough. That's going to drop down in center field. It's caught. 1 out. Going to throw it back. But that's going to hold the runner at second base. So a good poke. Able to get under it. Schneider sending it to the wall. Just not deep enough. Again, thank you for being here and giving us a listen. Hope you enjoy our style of coverage. If you're putting us up on the big screen, you have us up on the TVs. Thank you. Straw coming up now. He's hitting 253. First pitch is going to be high and outside. 1 out, 1 on for the Blue Jays. And I think it would be okay for Garth. Like Metallica, Megadeth. I don't know. They could take one of those. Even Nickelback might be a little too heavy. With all the vibrations, I would be fearful of that structure. Hey, Bruce, what's going on? Welcome in. Pitch in there, swing and a miss. 1-2 now goes to Straw. I will tell you, I tried something new the other day. Maybe I'll save it for in between innings. Save it for story time. Just waiting till they hold a solid EDM or rock concert. Yeah. Go Jays, swinging through again. Straw going to sit down. Second strikeout. 2 outs, runner on second, back to the top of the lineup for Jimenez. He's going to step up. Had a great first inning. He's had a great couple of days, actually. I'm happy Mr. Softy is history, but I wish him well. Bruce, absolutely. I agree with you. Mr. Softy. We'll have to find another Mr. Softy, Bruce, that we can tease. So he's 2 for 2 tonight. 2 singles and a run for Jimenez, bringing his average up to 215. Leading things off. Swinging through this one, 1-1, and even up the count. Still have that runner on second base. Haven't been able to advance him or move him along. I may have to move some of my vertical graphics around. Here's the pitch. This is going to be poked off the pitcher's glove, and it's going to go into the gap, and that's going to advance the runner. He's going home. Here's the throw. Not in time. Heads up base running by Wagner. The pitch came in, and it was Jimenez put it right up kind of to the side, and Warren reached for it and went off his glove and trickled between first and second base. And heads up base running by Wagner, who saw this, and he turned the corner. He saw the pressure wasn't really coming from the Yankees. So he got on his horse, goes in a head first slide, and he's in there in Toronto now, up to 8 on the scoreboard. 8-0 Blue Jays, and we're still going. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Springer is back up here. An RBI Springer is what it's called. Coach, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in. Comeback time. Here comes Springy. Here's a pitch in there on the bottom, called strike, 1-1. 1 for 2 tonight for Springer. Singled and scored in the first. He's up to 272 now. Springer, one of those guys that just always seems to be having fun playing the game. You saw Metallica in London. Oh, nice. That's going to be called a strike, 1-2. John, I've never seen Metallica live. They're one of the rock bands that I didn't, from back in the day, that I did not get a chance to actually go and see. Springer swings through this one, and he's going to sit down. 3 strikes. You are out, and that's the end of the inning. Warren gets out of it, but he gives up one more run. 8-0 Blue Jays as we go to top of number 4. Top of inning number 4. And I know I was going to tell a story, and I forget what it was. I forget what it was that I was going to share. I should have just said it at the time. But yeah, big day yesterday, not only for the Blue Jays, but free agency opening it up. The Maple Leafs making some moves, picking up some guys, but they didn't really replace Mitch Marner. So the question is going to become, what else are they going to do? Are they going to look to lock up Ehlers? I don't know. I don't think Ehlers has signed yet. At least not that I've heard. Let's see who signed today. Haven't paid much attention today because with everything else going on with work and the Blue Jays and trying to get things ready. So let's see. Gustav Nyquist signed with the Jets. Morgan Frost to Calgary. Alexiev in Pittsburgh. Suter in St. Louis. Heineman with the Islanders. LA signing a bunch of guys. Tyson Jost goes to Carolina. Ottawa signs Arthur Kaliev. Wow. For nothing. $775. Let's see. Curtis Lazar in Edmonton. Callie Rosen in Washington. So nobody really of substance. Radish and Cooley in the New York. They're done. Andrew Mangiapane. He signs up for the Oilers. That's a big signing for the Oilers. I was also a little mad that Alex Steves goes and signs in Boston. Alex Steves, young Maple Leafs prospect that he led the Marlies in scoring. He was a beast. The problem is Toronto just didn't have any room for him. So big, excuse me, bit of disappointment there. So we're back at it, and one quick sit down here for the Yankees. Whoops, a quick up and a quick down, keep it rolling. Big trade, Keandre Miller traded to the Carolina Hurricanes. Don't know if you heard that one. Coach, 36 months, 3 years old today. Happy birthday, Coach. Happy Chaniversary. Chisholm Jr. stepping up. He's ahead 1-0. Here's the pitch. Going to be 2-0 now. 36. So hard to believe. Surf Bomb, what's going on? Welcome in. The Devils, they did a couple of things. Let's see. Wow. Victor Arvidsson goes to Boston. Montreal picks up Zach Bolduc in exchange for Logan Malo. Sam Lafferty back to Chicago. The Devils traded Shane Bowers to San Jose for Thomas Bordelot. Let's see what else. What else did your Devils do, Surf Bomb? Let's take a peek.
You just wonder how that impacts your entire defense. Obviously, whatever the reasons are.
Here's a pitch. This one is going to hit it hard. It's going back. That's going to be caught. Nice job there. Blue Jays continue to play. So let's see. The Devils. You signed Cody Glass today, Surf Bomb. You got Evgeny Deninoff yesterday. Connor Brown you picked up. Jake Allen signs. So that's it. Jake Allen, Connor Brown, and Evgeny Deninoff are your big signings. Deninoff should fit in very nicely there. Goldschmidt back up. First pitch, swinging. Going to foul that one back. He did get a hit earlier today. One of the 3 Yankees to get a hit today, and his was a double. Hard to believe I've been here for 5 years. Yeah, Coach. You know, Coach, it's funny. Pitch coming inside. It's going to be a strike. 0-2. Coach, we're making some arrangements to head out at some point when we head north. We're going to be going past Weber's, and it started the conversation about one of our very first streams out in Weber's, and I said, "Oh yeah, Coach N was right there, one of the first." And if you don't know what Weber's is, it's a fantastic hamburger place along the Highway 400 north of Toronto, and they got old train cars that you can sit in. Oh, this one is skied. In his short left field, they're running for it. Everybody's calling everybody off. Snyder comes over to make the catch. Middle of the 4th inning, Blue Jays get it done. We're going to bottom of number 4. See if the Jays can keep this rolling. Weber's was amazing. And, it was really funny. When the last time I went to Weber's, I said to myself, I was starving. And I remember the Weber's burgers, they were a little smaller. They were smaller than I remember. And I said to myself, grab a burger, but grab a hot dog as well. And I went in, so I ordered my burger, and I ordered my hot dog, only to realize when they handed us the food, they don't sell just normal hot dogs. Every hot dog is a foot-long hot dog. So I ate like half of it, and I was done. That's right, Dallas. Weber's it is. Weber's it is. Coach, it was a long time ago. Oh, my goodness. It was like one chin ago. It's how I measure time and how many chins I start getting. Their fries are very good. Weber's are the best burgers to cook on the barbecue. They are. They are so good. A little pack of Weber's burgers. And it's held up over time. Like, if you remember Weber's from back in the day, it has held up. It's still a fun experience to go. The Skywalk is out of this world. So, Dallas, that Skywalk is apparently, and this I've been told, the Skywalk 47 pounds ago. You pretty much. That Skywalk was one of the original Skywalks that was downtown by Rogers Center, is what I was told. That when it was replaced, it was moved up to Weber's. So I'll need to fact check that, but I believe that's how the story went. Fred, what's going on? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. All right, here we go. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. going to kick things off here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 8-0 Blue Jays. First pitch is going to go outside. Ball 1 to Big Vlad. Stefan dropping $279 to the Weber's Fund. Thank you, Stefan. I appreciate it. Vladdy tattoos this one right to third base. It's gloved up. Thrown over to first. Vlad isn't going to beat that one up. Thank you so much. I know, usually we get together and we do a member stream in the summer, and we kind of do a state of the channel where we talk about all the things that we've been doing and what we're going to be doing. And somebody always asks me, Sam, with the super chats and memberships, how does that help contribute to the channel? Well, it does in big ways. I put up a post the other day. First pitch to Kirk is going to be down. It's going to be ball 1. We upgraded our hardware in a very big way, It's going to allow us with a lot more power to do a lot more things. Kirk going to hammer this one. It's going to go foul, 1-1, which is part of the reason why we have to rebuild everything and re-queue everything. But it's because of our channel members, and it's because of all the support that has allowed us to reinvest and do this. So thank you, Stefan, and thank you to all of our channel members and everybody who's kind of done over the last couple seasons, because it's all been reinvested. 2-1 now. The call, that one's going to push him back off the plate a little bit. Not just new video cards, Stefan, a whole new machine. This one coming in, going to be hit way back, and that's foul. Coach coming in 1999. Weber's cash. 2 dog. Oh my gosh, the 2-dog challenge. I don't know if I could pull that one off, Coach. If we were talking 4 years ago, no problem. But this time around, I don't know. Nicholas, how's it going? Welcome in. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. I tell you, I still love my food. Don't get me wrong, but I find I eat less and less now. Kirk's going to hit this one. Good contact. Is it going to drop in? No. Nice catch. Great catch. Yankees going to pull that one in. Kirk was going to round around. He was going to round and round around the bases with that one, but a nice catch running across the outfield. Let me know when you are going to Weber's. I'll meet you there. Yeah, Dallas. I know when. I'll talk to you offline. I know when we're going up, but I don't know the timing. Like, I know the date. I just don't know the timing. Saw Van Halen with Sammy Hagar singing Mrs. Roth. Oh, see, John, I prefer Sammy Hagar. I was not a David Lee Roth fan. Sammy Hagar all the way. Here's the pitch. Going to drop in for a strike. Nice pitch there. Barger up now, having a nice little game for himself, but he takes that one in. 1-1. 2 outs. Blue Jays can just play this one along.
Change up away, 2-1.
I find that I'm eating more and more lately. 38 hit me weird. Stefan, you know what? I've found definitely as the age is going, and with doing everything, I can't eat as much as I used to. This is a good thing. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. I try. Your check's in the mail. Mod meeting at Weber's. Pitch coming in and a drop in. 3-2. Nice curve action there. Really good movement on that pitch. Warren now about to throw his 90th pitch of the game. And we're here bottom of the 4th inning. What's it going to be? Inside, he's going to walk him. Pitch 90, puts Barger on. 2 outs, base runner on first base. And here comes Clement. He's 0 for 2 tonight. One of the rare Jays. Wasn't able to get anything going, him and Straw. So let's see what Uncle Ernie can do. Averaging 303 on the year. Pitch coming in. Gonna go wide. Overnight stay at Rama. Or how about Taboo? A lot of good spots in that area. As long as you're healthy and happy, Sammy. Onyx middle finger. Of course, Stefan, of course. Sometimes healthy, not happy. Sometimes happy, not healthy. I'm just kidding. Hopefully everything's good. Is the newest mod. That means he has to pay. That's right. It's like, it's the rookie meal, right? The rookie has to pay. 2-0 to Clement. Here's the third pitch. He's going to put this one in play down the third base line. Quickly launching this one across. They miss it. He's going to be safe. It's going to go at a play, and that's going to stall up the runners. So Barger goes to third. Clement goes to second. So with 2 outs, the Blue Jays put 2 on. Wow. So this one was hit right down the line. Chisholm had to unload this one real quick, and it hops, and it was just far enough to pull the first baseman off the bag, and that one is going to disappear. An infield hit, they are calling it an infield hit. So we got 2 outs, 2 on. Blue Jays are up 8-0, looking to make it more. This one is going to be high and outside, but they call it a strike. Yes. JC, if the Blue Jays win tonight, they tie. They are tied with the Yankees for first place in the East, which is pretty remarkable considering how hot and cold they have been. But the Jays just finding ways right now to put some wins together. It is crazy turnaround. Here comes Wagner, 1 for 1 tonight with a walk. He scored. 2 outs. This one down low, 2-1. 2-1. He's not going to give him anything easy to swing at. Ever noticed when good players go to a New York team, they stink? Not always, but over time it fades away. Me win lottery, treat all an experience. Aw. This one in there, strike 2. Ulysses, thank you. I hope you win the lottery. First class. First class.
Talking about gets the start tonight. It's been on base twice. Scored a couple of runs.
This pitch coming up. I played on was it Friday night? And I had like on 4 lines I had 2 numbers, but just couldn't get that third for the free ticket. Setting it up. Here's the 3-2, swinging right through it. And he's going to strike out, sit down, and that's going to do it. The inning is done. We're going to move to top of 5. I like how when I started watching, I didn't recognize half the lads. Nice. You right? I was the same way. And I have a feeling it's going to be the same for the Raptors this year, where it's going to take a while to recognize the roster and recognize everybody. Craig, what's going on? Welcome in. I did. Thank you so much, Craig. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you so much. And yeah, Jays are on fire. They are on fire. It's nice to see, right? It's nice to see. How many times have we sat here rolling our eyes at these Blue Jays? When are they going to show up? When are they going to figure it out? And they've just put together a squad, and they're just playing great ball right now. They're doing everything. They're hitting home runs. They're playing small ball. I mean, they're moving around the base pass, smart base running, just doing really good things. It's what we love to see. Love to see. And hopefully they can keep it going. Listen, baseball season's a long season. We're just starting in July. So it's going to take time. But if they can keep up this pace, if they can stay in pace, in stride with the Yankees all the way through, that'll be a nice turnaround, right? A nice turnaround. But the Blue Jays keeping it going. Ooh, they're going to wear their city jerseys this weekend. Of course, we won't be able to do the Jays game on Friday. We'll be doing one of the biggest rivalries in all of sport It's the Canadian Football League, Week 5, Toronto Argonauts and Hamilton Tiger Cats. Big time rivalry, Battle of Ontario. We beat Ottawa, so now we got to defeat these Ticats. It's going to be a great game. I hope if you're around Friday night, you stop in and hang out. We're going to have some fun for the Argos and the Ticats. Go Owls, go. Oh, Montreal's just so good. Montreal leading the East right now. The Alouettes getting the job done. Barrero's 65th pitch of the game is going to be low and in the dirt. 1-0 to Jason Dominguez. He's 0 for 1. He's had some nice catches in the field, though. Hey, Rob, what's going on? Welcome in. A rocket power pogo stick. The best chat ever. Barrero's going to put this one in. It's poked back. 1-1 his account. So pumped, playing like good all-around team, right, Sam? It's early. Now's the time. You're right. Build the confidence and pick up wins, right? Pick up wins so we're not relying on other people to have to win games down the stretch. Got here in red bag. No, it's all good, Rob. It's all good. Time to barbecue some non-Weber's bacon extra cheese. Oh, yes, please. This one is going to squeak through in a left field, and Dominguez gets himself the first hit of the game. 2 months. Stefan is a champion member. Stefan, I need to chat with you because there are some perks that come with your membership we got to set up for you. My older sister like platinum blonde. I don't mind them. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Do you see any trades for the Blue Jays? I'm sure they're always listening. As Volpe comes up, he's gonna poke this one foul. I'm sure they're always listening. It's when you're in the middle of a streak, when you're moving through, it's you always got to be mindful. You always got to be careful. You don't want to cause a mojo shift, right? Because you make a trade, but there certainly are some positions the Jays would like upgrades in. This is going to be foul in on the hands. It's going to be put in the center fields. So another hit. We got back-to-back hits here as Volpe gets himself a hit. So Yankees with no outs here in the top of the 5th find themselves very quickly with 2 base runners at first and second. Yeah, absolutely. No, thank you. Thank you. Weber's for burgers, Timmy's for Timbits, and a cup of Joe next door. Coach, I'll have to ask my neighbor if she's willing to make coffee for everybody. Runners in scoring position this series. The Yankees are only 115, 3 for 26, which is not good. Hey, Lucas, what's going on? Welcome in. I am fantastic, thank you. Hope you're doing well. Back on the green team. We appreciate all of our channel members. So supportive here. Pitch coming in, down low. Ball 1. Barreros wanted that. Now up to 70 pitches. Showing a little frustration on his face. Hopefully he gets himself back on track here.
Very good double play candidate if you get
Onyx. Amazing. Team hitter player 2. Yeah, it's true. When you're winning, when you're in these streaks, you got to be very careful of the trades you make, because when you move a guy, when you trade a guy, you're ruining that chemistry, right? Now, baseball is very much more of a independent sport in a sense, but there's a good vibe going around the locker room, and the Yankees going to tattoo this one to center field again. Going to pick it up, coming around. Dominguez on his horse. The Jays are going to lob this one in, so the Yankees are on the board. 8-1. 3 straight base hits. Going to score Dominguez as he's got his speed and puts his speed to use. So Barreros tried to drop this one down. It was a decent pitch, but he makes contact just up the middle. Nothing the Jays could do about that one. Barreros needs to settle himself down here real quick. He's got to settle himself down here real quick. Baseball practice. And I hit a triple over the pitcher's head into the end. Nice, Lucas. There you go. So Kirk is just not going up to the mound, but just a couple of steps off the dirt towards the mound. And Little signal there, just to chill, calm down. Ben Rice, who's 0 for 2 tonight with a fly out and a pop-up, comes up here. 2 on, no outs in the top of the 5th. Pitch misses, but it's going to be called a strike. Oh, I know, Nick. Wouldn't that have been nice? Wouldn't that have been sweet? Hey, Joshua, what's going on? Welcome in. That would have been sweet. Pitch, this one, did he go around? 0-2. 0-2. Barros, 3 strikeouts on the evening so far. Blue Jays exploded. If you missed the first inning, holy smokes. It was 7-0 after the first, and then they put up a single. Coach is going to sit calling him to go yard. 0-2. And he's going to hit that one hard. It's going to drop down in the corner. Trying to cut this one off. It's going to score 1. Could it score 2? Going to come to Vladdy, and no, going to hold the runners at the corners. So it's now 2 for the Yanks, and they got 2 more on, and here comes Judge. It doesn't matter what sport it is. Sam's coverage is next. Aw, thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. You should see my darts coverage. 140. I love watching darts. That was a good poke. A very good poke. So who's going to be warming up? Judge is coming up. Runners on the corners. No outs. Jay's in trouble. First pitch to Judge, and he cranks it. This is going back to the track. It's off the wall. Jay's going to grab it. They're going to throw this one in. It's going to score some more. Judge, a stand-up double. 8-3. Wow. No, Lucas, not really, to be honest with you. I was expecting it. We knew he wasn't coming back. I'm glad they were able to get something for him. But I think the whole thing was mismanaged. I think the way Marner's camp handled the situation was really bad. I've said that if I become super rich, I'll find Sam's own app and stand by it like a bus stop sign when I'm going somewhere. Thank you, Rob. Brandon Little is going to stand up, the lefty, going to get himself warm. No outs here in the top of the 5th. My own app. Oh, I don't know what kind of app it would be. I'd let you redesign my website for me. Oh, thank you, John. That's super kind. Jay's been good since the beat. Yeah, they've been real good, Joshua. Real good. This one is going to be hit hard again, but it's going to go foul. Yankees are catching up to everything. They're getting some good wood on it and really moving it along. Bellinger just really hitting this one hard, but it's 0-1. Runners on second and third. Jays need to kind of stop the bleeding here a little bit. This is going to be poked. Lined in. It's going to be caught turning around. Trying to double him up on the throw in, but the runner's back in time. So at least they get one. At least they get one on the board. Heads up by Schneider to try and curl and deliver this one back to the infield to hold the runners. So he came across a good run towards center field to pick it up. And then he chucks this one in. So Stanton is still in here. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Strikeout and a ground out. This is going to be foul back. Say fund. Oh. Rob, that makes more sense. I'm like, what kind of an app could you build?
They can go a long way, especially with guys like this.
Oh, yeah, well, hey, the offer, you can still redesign my website. The offer's still out. I actually have to renew it. This fall. This is going to be poked foul. Hey, radio, what's going on? That's right. In radio, we got more CFL coming up on Friday. Argos, Ticats. Doesn't get any better than that. 8-3. It is 8-3. I don't know why the scoreboard here is not updating. It will. It is 8-3. I'm sure it's just very slow to update because why not? Yeah, it's the widget just needs to refresh. Stanton. Looking, it's 1-2. Here's the pitch up high. Gonna be 2-2. 1 out, still 2 on. It is 8-3 now. It is 8-3. Let's see what he's gonna do.
Good 2 pitches probably to set him up for the breaking ball.
The app would be the same thing, but not stationary. Do you get 100%? Oh, this is hit hard, wide, deep. It's back and it is out of here. The Yankees with a 3-run dinger, and all of a sudden, folks, we've got a ball game. 8-6. Stanton says, I'll take the stairway to heaven, and launches this one out of the ballpark. Well, at least out of the playing area. Really just grabs a hold of this one. Looked like a slider that was dipping down, and he just crushes this. Absolutely crushes it. Wow. So Barrows just completely falls apart here in the 5th inning. Coach is going to make his way out to have a conversation with Barrows. 8-6. Unbelievable. Canada, why is that so small? They're going to go to commercial break. I can't read it, but yes, that was a monster. Stanton just puts that one up and over. That was a huge hit. Canada, that was a huge hit. And listen, Stanton, whew, boy, oh boy, did he make this interesting. I can't believe 8-6, and it's still the top of the 5th inning. Maybe the scoreboard went for a bathroom break, as Yogi Berra said, it ain't over till it's over. That's right. There we go. Now it's updated to 3. How long will it take to update to 6? Gotta love technology. Widget is a funny word. I'm going to name my next puppy Widget. That's awesome. Wasn't it? Oh, it was Wicket. I was thinking the Ewok from Return of the Jedi, but it was Wicket, not Widget. It's actually a good puppy name for sure, Widget. Come here, Widget. Oh boy. I can't believe the Yankees bouncing back. It took them 5, but they've made it a game. They've made it a real game. Barrows, he was pitching okay and just completely falling apart here in the 5th. Yankees got to him. He couldn't blow anything by them. He was being hit all over the map. So good job by the Yankees. Yankees knew exactly what they needed to do. So a little conversation, trying to get things organized, and they're going to make a change, I believe. And they are. So Brandon Little's going to step in. He's been in 39 games this year. He's got a 2.11 ERA. So Brandon Little stepping in here. Steve, what's going on? Yeah, 8-6. Unbelievable. Gizmo. Oh, I love Gizmo. Here's the pitch. Gonna miss. Ball 1. Chisholm is 0 for 2 tonight with a 237 average. Struck out and lined out. Little's first pitch missed. Second one, swing and a miss. Gets a strike. He's kind of a sidearm delivery. Brings it out to the side, and then as he comes around over the top, kind of a interesting windup here. I've already used Gizmo, like Gizmosis Jones. That's awesome, Rob. That is very cool. Yankees need to lose. Yeah, if they win, if the Blue Jays win tonight, they tie the Yankees first overall. And Barrels played okay for the first 4 innings. This one is going to be down in the dirt, going to move to 3-1. So not good relief here. All right, Kevin. Well, you can move yourself right along then if that's the case. Keyboard warrior Kevin making an appearance here tonight. Pitch coming in. This one is going to be fouled back. Yeah, Rob, Stefan took a number like 2 years ago. He finally had his number called. So Little, not a good start here. First batter brings him to 3-2. 1 out on the board. They need to get something going here. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. Got him. Sit down. Turn around. First strikeout and a big strikeout that was. Steve, incredible series to play on both Canada Day and July 4th. Absolutely. It's hard to believe, like, we're already in July. Where does this time go? It's crazy. Here's a pitch to Goldschmidt, down low, ball 1. By the way, I watched a fantastic movie the other day. If you have Netflix, there's a great movie called Carry On. It was awesome. Good kind of action thriller. Second pitch is going to be wide, 2-0 now. Ian Hamilton going to start pitching in the pen for the Yanks. Getting warmed up. But yeah, Carry On, really good movie. The star of it is actually the kid from, here's the pitch. Gonna miss, gonna go to 3-0. The kid from the Kingsman, Exy, he's kind of the star of this. He's not so much a kid anymore. I thought he was very good. So yeah, definitely got to check it out. Carry On is what it's called. Here's the 3-0 in there for a strike. What do you think, Sam? Will it come down to which team is the best, most rested relievers tonight? Oof, you know what, Craig? I hope not. The Jays pen, the Jays relievers worry me a lot. This is going to be poked into right field. It's going deep to the wall, jumping. He doesn't come up with it. He drops it. Now he puts it between his legs. He's got to pick it up and throw this one in. It's going to be a double. Good effort by Barger going up against the wall, made the catch and then couldn't hang on to it. It pops out.
Has such a short swing.
What's a Star Wars? It's another name for meteor shower. There you go. Yeah, highly recommend Carry On. Fantastic movie. Went up, caught it right in the palm of the glove. And he just couldn't squeeze it there, and it pops out. Oh, goodness. 18th double for Goldschmidt. That's his second double tonight. So the runner at second, the tying runner comes to the base. He's going to hit it to short. This is going to be flipped to first in time, and the Blue Jays end this disaster of a 5th inning. We're going to go to bottom of 5, 8-6. 8-6. Is now the score. Wow.
Seconds ago, the Red Sox were leading Cincinnati 3-0. And although
yeah, I mean 3, 4, 5 were, or sorry, 4, 5, 6 were the best for sure. 4, 5, 6. I actually like The Force Awakens. I like The Force Awakens a lot. Better than the other 2 new ones. But wow. What a change in this baseball game. The Blue Jays, who were up big, up 8-0, give up 6 there in top of 5. Let's see how the Blue Jays bounce back. How are they going to, come back and get things reset? Thanks, Craig. We got to play it. Sometimes they play ads, and so we got to make sure that those don't come through. So we use our spinning baseball. But wow, Blue Jays, how are they going to bounce back? How are they going to respond? Thank you so much, Tyler, hitting that follow. Appreciate it. J Cals as well hitting the follow. Thank you so much. Welcome to our community. Make sure if you haven't hit that follow or hit that subscribe, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, especially if you're watching on the tubes. Make sure you subscribe and set that notification bell. And don't forget to hit those likes. Coming up on Friday, it's the Argonauts and the Ticats. Keep Canada Day celebrations rolling. The Argos and Ticats, one of the greatest rivalries in sport, and I cannot wait to see what they are going to do. It is going to be a banger of a football game. Of course, the Argonauts tied with Ottawa in last place. They beat Ottawa last weekend. Now it's time that they dominate Ontario and take out the Tiger Cats. Best Star Wars game, Battlefront 2. Oh yeah, Rob, Battlefront 2 is so good. I haven't played that in a long time. Definitely need to get that one going. All right, Ian Hamilton is going to step in here for the New York Yankees, a 3.64 ERA. Both starting pitchers get the hook. They are both now removed from this one. Schneider going to step in here. He's had a couple of good catches in the field. First pitch, he's going to tattoo this one high and far, but that's going to be caught in center field, and he knew it. As soon as it came off the bat, he threw his bat down in disgust. Rob, that's a good question. I actually don't have it open. I actually don't have it open. Let's see here. Current count. That's one thing I haven't got to add. Oh my goodness, we lost a lot. No, we gained. Just kidding. 28,424. 28,424. We're on our way back up to 28,430 is our next milestone. 28,430. So make sure you hit that subscribe and share us out. Let everybody know if you want to watch some baseball, want to watch some CFL action this summer. This is the channel to do it. I like Return of the Jedi. Yeah, Jedi is probably my favorite of the original trilogy. Really like Jedi a lot. Straw taking this one for a strike, 1 and 2. Hamilton coming in throwing strikes. That's what he's got to do.
If you had to, pick between the two teams, who's feeling a little bit better about things right now? It's probably the Yankees.
Yankees have all the momentum right now. Blue Jays are lost. They got to find that momentum. Bring it back. Pitches can be outside. 2 and 2 to Shaw now. Shaw is 0 for 2 tonight. No hit for Shaw. He's the only Blue Jay that does not have a hit tonight. This one coming in, and they're going to ring him up, saying it caught the bottom, sit down. So he's still going to remain hitless. That's right, 28,500. Let's go. Don't have an Xbox. Sony is better than Microsoft. Rob, I agree. I've always been a PlayStation guy. I'm looking forward now that we got the new rig for gaming. We should get some other gaming stuff up here. Swing and miss. Maybe we'll get some Battlefront 2 going on there. I believe it is part of one of the packages we're looking at. But so far, the computer's working great. Jar Jar Binks. What a weird character. I would have loved to be a fly on that room when they decided that was a good idea. Jar Jar Binks. Hey, Moretti, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. Jimenez now taking this one low. 2 and 1. Jimenez had a decent game. He's 3 for 3 tonight. He's been a big contributor, real big contributor. But Hamilton, he's throwing all over the plate right now. Mixing it up. Jay's hanging on to a 2-run lead. Pitch coming. This is going to be foul back and even the count up at 2 and 2. 2-2. Colin, what's going on? Welcome in. He's fighting here. I was sort of hoping we could have signed Marchand for a year or two and gone after McDavid with big money. Yeah, Bruce, you know, it's funny. A lot of media, oh, this one is hit hard, but it's foul. A lot of media and a lot of creators and a lot of people started jumping all over. Toronto is signing Marchand. Toronto is signing Bennett. And they were saying this with like 2 weeks left of the Stanley Cup final. Like the Stanley Cup final was just starting. And all these rumors came out. This is going to be flied up. And again, Jimenez throws the bat down. That's going to be caught for an out. And Chisholm makes the catch. This is done. We're going to the top of inning number 6. So we kind of said, and I know we talked about it a lot. I said, there's no way, like with the collusion rules and stuff, there's no way that these guys are signing in Toronto, that they've already negotiated deals, first off. We knew there was zero chance that had happened. And, you know, we started the conversation of why would somebody want to leave Florida when they have their top like 4 or 5 guys signed up to, I think it's like 2030. Right. So I said there was no way. The only way any of those 3 were not going to re-sign is if Florida said, no, thank you. We've had enough of your services. So we knew that wasn't going to be the case. Bennett got a deal that he was happy with. You know, Ekblad was the one I thought might get away because he was making, what is it, 7.5 last year, and they had offered him 6, and he said no. And anyways, he ended up getting like 6-1 or something like that. For some reason, I thought the CFL had more teams than what they actually have. When was the last expand? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't actually remember how long ago the last expansion was. They tried many years ago. They tried introducing some U.S. teams, and they tried expanding into the U.S. market. And it was actually that first year that I think it was at Baltimore won. And one of the U.S. teams won the Grey Cup, and they killed it like right away. They're like, nope, we're getting rid of that expansion. I think the Jays are ultimately going to take it. I really do. They're struggling now. Yankees have the momentum, but I think it'll swing back in the Jays' favor. All right, they're coming back. Even though it's not hockey, the stream is still guaranteed to be great between Sam's Paul's commentating and the chat and make it tough to practice. Oh, thank you, Bruce. I appreciate, or Rob, I appreciate that so much. We just like to have fun. We like to have a good time. First pitch in here to Volpe. That's going to be a strike. I feel like you made all the right points and play such a complete game. It would be tough. Yeah, Bruce, it would be so hard. And they're going to be dominant for years to come. It's going to be outside, evens it up to 1-1. Is there a statistic for what players win the battles on the boards? That's a great question, Craig. I don't think so. But that would be a great stat to keep track of, because this one down in the dirt again, 2-1. That is really how Florida I mean, listen, they pounded guys along the boards, but that was one of the big things they did well, is they picked pucks up off the boards and were able to move them, right? They grabbed those loose pucks, they moved them on the rush in an excellent fashion. This is going to be hit hard again down into center field. This should be an easy catch. And it is. So 1 down. Volpe takes a seat. One is, yeah, of course. Yeah, we needed some playoff performers. It was Baltimore. Thank you, Coach. It's one of those things as a Canadian we try to put out of our minds. But I give the CFL credit for trying, right? Got to try new things. We know, Saskatchewan, Calgary, Edmonton, those fans support their teams. BC gets supported well. Montreal is supported well. Ottawa and Toronto has struggled. Toronto, with all the professional sports teams, it's hard for the Argonauts to find their footing. There is a core group of fans, but you need more than that to survive in this league. I mean, they're 110 years old or something like that, maybe more now. Pitch on the corner for a strike, 1-1. LeMahieu, 1-2 tonight. The only team I see could seriously challenge him is Carolina. Outside, 2-1. They have so much. Yeah, you know, Carolina, and they re-signed Stankoven. Carolina is one of those odd teams too, right? They looked really good, and I think they got really shaken up with the whole Rantanen thing last year. You know, they were happy to make the trade, and then he didn't want to sign there, and you know, I think there were a lot of distractions, but Stankoven's fit in real nicely there. LeMahieu is set. Here's the pitch. Going to be on the bottom. Got it 3-2. Was trying to sell it as a ball, kind of going upright and stepping back. But good call by the umpire. So LeMahieu, 3-2, 1 out. Little looking down the pipe. Going to miss. He's going to walk him. Sending him to first. That's okay. It sets up the double play, right? Sets up the double play. You're welcome in, everybody. We will have more Blue Jays action coming up next week. I got to take a look at the schedule and get things organized. But we wanted to get in here, wanted to get a game going. Pitches coming in. 1-0. Ben Rice is 1 for 3 tonight with an RBI. Single and scored his last at bat. .230 average now. Rice is set as Little looks, delivers down the gut for a strike. 1-1. You know, Little has been all over the plate here this evening, but he's able to hit that strike zone when he needs to. That's correct, Rob. Yes, indeed. Misses low again. 2-1. These Panthers are proven playoff performers, of course. They got a target on their back. They can handle the pressure. Yeah, they can. And they have one of the best coaches in the league. Paul Maurice is absolutely outstanding, the way he has them all playing together. This is going to be hit hard back to center field again, turning around over the head. This is going to be grabbed off the wall. A little fist pump. Now they throw this one in. A double for Rice as he puts it off the wall, and this is going to move the base runners. Second and third with 1 out, takes the double play away. My goodness. Straw thought he could get it, and then realized he was over his head. Had a double pump on the throw-in. So Judge is going to be intentionally walked. So it's going to load the bases. Bases loaded, 1 out. It's going to bring Bellinger up. He's 1 for 3. So all of a sudden, the Blue Jays are up 8-6, but the Yankees find themselves in a position of power. First pitch in there, first strike. Bellinger's got 12 home runs on the year with a .268 average. Tense moments here for Jays fans. Time call. They're going to regroup. Rob. They're going to get things ready. The Let's Go Blue Jays chants echoing around Rogers plate, Rogers center. Pitch coming in. It's going to be fouled back right off the face mask of Kirk. So it's going to go to 0-2. Florida can really play any style of hockey, but at the end of the day, they seem to be able to shut down. Yeah. Bruce, it's true. They play amazing shutdown hockey, fantastic shutdown hockey, and they had the best third line in hockey. Their third line in hockey still have more points than any other third line with Listerine, Marchand, and Lundell. So bases loaded, 1 out here for the Yankees. Bellinger's in the hole, 0 for 2. What's he going to do? Little is set. Pitch is going to be down in the dirt. 1-2 now. He's not going to give him anything around the middle of the plate. He's going to keep him guessing. He does throw these knuckle curves, so they're a little hard to pick up, a little hard to get a grip on where exactly it's going. This is going to be poked into play. Gets one over to first, not in time for two. So they get one. It'll be fielder's choice. The Yankees do score, and it's 8-7 now. 8-7. There's still 2 on, but 2 outs. A sharp hit ball, and they had to make a quick move, and they're going to point down to the pen. We're going to get another pitching change coming up here, I believe. So runners on the corners. Yep, they're going to take the ball away. It looks like Rodriguez is going to come in. We are getting a pitching change, but the Blue Jays, who are up way ahead, having some trouble. 6 from 6. Welcome in. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I don't know. You tell me. Give me a follow if you're on 6 for 6. If you're on any of the social platforms, give me a follow. We're on IG. We're on Twitter. We're on them all. If you are just coming in, make sure you're giving us a follow, hitting that subscribe, setting that notification bell, doing all that fun stuff. Thank you for checking us out and giving us a chance to call the game for you and entertain you just a little bit. Hopefully the Blue Jays can entertain us a little bit and find a way of pulling things back together. The Blue Jays definitely struggling, so they really need to get their acts together super fast. They can do it though. This team is so good. This team is fully loaded. Just got to get out of this inning. They've let the Yankees kind of run up some numbers on them here. 6 runs in the 5th, 1 run here in the 6th. They got to just settle them down, right? This is where your manager comes into play. And we talk about how good the Florida Panthers bench bosses and Paul Maurice. This is where the manager needs to just settle everybody down. And really, the pitchers have to come in and do their job. Yariel Rodriguez is going to come in with a 2.81 ERA. He's going to come in and try to get themselves out of this inning. Hear that Vin Diesel announce a Fast and Furious final? I heard, Rob. I'm very curious to see what they're going to do. Very curious to see. Here we go. 2 outs, 2 on. Runners on the corners. It's a 1-run game, 8-7. Stanton, who had a 3-run home run his last at-bat, is going to step in here. Oh, boy. Waiting for the first pitch. A long wait. Now here's the delivery. Misses. Ball 1. Thought movie theaters expected cash or debit. Yeah, John, most of them are cash free now. A lot of places are going cash free or cashless. So getting set again. Here's the pitch. Swing. And that's going to be a foul tip. So it's going to even it up 1-1. I'm surprised he swung. That was way outside. Way outside. So this is tense. This is very, very tense right now.
Alejandro's changing the signs again here now, so you wonder if maybe you get a strike on the hitter. You like your chances to maybe go after the hitter and not throw the baseball.
Trying to get this thing set up. LP, what's going on? Welcome in. Come on, Matthews. Here's the 1-1. Runner goes. Going to throw it down a second in time. No. Bellinger went fast. Good throw. Rice kind of slipped, and he's on all 4. He's not getting up. Jimenez is slow to get up. It's his left ankle, and he's in all kinds of pain. So we got an injury here. Jimenez. That's not good. He's having a heck of a game, too. He can't even stand up. He's on all 4s. He tried to get up. He went down awkwardly with a slide. Oh. He went down low to catch the ball, and as his feet slid out from under him, the cleats kind of caught on the dirt. So his body still moves forward, but his left foot was planted, and the way his ankle just bent is not natural. So this is definitely going to be some kind of a strain. And you can see he gives that wince, that ah. So we hope he is okay. He's going to give it a little trot after a conversation with the trainer. You can see it in his face. He's in all kinds of discomfort, but he doesn't want to come out of this game. There was a move towards strictly electronic setup. Yeah, it really is, Rob. Frozen peas coming. Oh, man. I used to love working on the barter system. Bartering was phenomenal. All right, so he's going to stay in. We'll have to watch and see for how much longer, though. 2 on, 2 outs. 2-1 is the count. 1-run lead for the Blue Jays. Here's the pitch to Stanton. It's outside, and they miss. 3-1 now. Rodriguez trying to get in there. Just missed. Couldn't do it. Yikes. Waiting for the pitch. Now's the delivery. This is going to be popped up into right field. Back to the track. And there's the catch. This inning is done. Thank goodness. Thank goodness the Jays hanging on to a 1-run lead as we move to the bottom. Wow. Holy smokes. Like, could they make this any more intense? Any more dramatic? Wow. Absolutely wild. 6 from 6. Are you still in here, or have you taken off already? Wow. Blue Jays, time for them to turn things around. Time for them to get it going. Bottom of the 6th inning, we got Springer, followed by Guerrero and Kirk. So the heart of our lineup coming up here. The Jays want to steal this mojo back. They can do it by getting some big hits. Some big hits can certainly turn things around. It'll be really, really, really important that the Jays do, in fact, kind of get some hits going on. We need this to happen. Taking a quick look around the horn, Philly up 5-1 over San Diego, 2-1 Minnesota over Miami, 4-3 Detroit over Washington, 5-3 Mets over Milwaukee, 5-4 Boston loses to Cincy, or they're losing to Cincy. The Anaheim Angels losing to the Braves, 3-2 Cleveland, 3-2 over Chicago Cubs, Texas 3-0 over Baltimore. Houston is up 2-0 over Colorado, it looks like. And that is your out-of-town scoreboard. Here we go. Let's go, Blue Jays. It's time to get her going. Jays had 7 in the first, 1 in the third. Boy, they could certainly use a few more runs right about now. So let's get this going on. Springer steps in. Hamilton comes back out for the Yanks. Take 2 jars of jam in a bag. Dallas, you try and let me know. So Springer getting himself set. Would love to get some redemption. First pitch inside. 95 miles an hour. He jumps back. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Scored and singled in the first, as did just about everybody else. He's up to 271 in the average department. Pitch coming in. That sounded like a broken bat. It's going to loop into the field. Springer puts himself on base. There we go. That's what's needed. That's what's needed. You heard that crack of the bat. He just caught it right off the tip. Just the tip. And he's going to put that one in. That's going to bring up Vlad. Vladdy, now would be a nifty little time to send the baseball to its home. Sender, Vladdy, sender. 279. He's 1 for 2 with a walk, a single, and a run. 12 dingers on the year for Vlad. Going to take this one all the way. Catches the bottom corner. 89 miles an hour. Looked to be like a slider. Tim Hill, the lefty for the Yankees, up, and he's got a serious sidearm delivery. So we'll see when they make the change. Hamilton has the ball right now. 0-1 to Guerrero. He's going to hit this one right to second. Flipped over. 1 and 2. Double play. Yankees going to turn 2. Well, Vlad, that is not what we asked you to do. So thank you for not coming through for us. Tried to get this one up, instead puts it right towards second base. So Captain Kirk going to make his way up. He's 1 for 2 tonight with a walk, 2 RBIs and a run. Hamilton only throwing 17 pitches now. 11 of them have been for strikes. Kirk is set. Let's see if Captain Clutch can do it again. This one outside for a ball. Who remembers when Don Cherry coached the call? I do not, LP. Wow. That's going way back. Kirk set. Here's the 1-0. This is going to be popped back. 1-1. Even the time of like Street Bombers, they didn't make the World Series. Hey, at least the Blue Jays have a couple World Series titles to their name. It's time they get back there again. This city wants a professional championship so badly. Down low, going to be 2-1. Of course, the Argonauts get it done. The Argonauts win. The Raptors, God, it's been several years now since their championship. This team, the city, desperate for another big championship win. Going to be low. 3-1 is the count here. Bottom of the 6. Kirk getting himself ready. 3-1. You know this is coming probably right down the middle. There's the pitch. No, he's going to miss up high, and he walks Kirk. So Kirk is going to make his way to first with 2 outs. We got a runner on, and Berger's coming up to bat. So let's see what he can do now. Manager making his way to the mound. There's the signal to the bullpen. We're getting a pitching change. Gonna rise this up. Can we stand up a little bit here? Let's see how high we can go without breaking anything. Give me a moment as we adjust.
Not stuff we don't need.
Whoops. All right, that's about as high as we can go. So we'll deal with it. All right, so we're gonna hang in here. Just had to stand up a little bit. Been sitting all day, a long time. So let's see how these guys can. We need the Jays to really step this one up. We need them to get going. Berger now can turn around with the pitching change. We got an opportunity that we need to take advantage of. And the Blue Jays can certainly take advantage of this. So they really can. And hopefully, it'll be all good things, right? All good things. Blue Jays, all the momentum in the first bit of the game, and then suddenly that changed very dramatically as the Yankees fought their way back. And they've just been continuing to fight. The Blue Jays finally have something going here at the down to 1 out, but they got 1 on. And Berger coming up, he of course had a big hit, big homer earlier in this game. He's got 3 RBIs tonight, 1 hit, scored a run. So let's hope he can find a way to make this happen here. So Tim Hill is going to come on with a 2.45 ERA. Don Cherry is to hockey as John Madden was to football. Absolutely. You know what, Radio? I think that's a phenomenal comparison. I think that is a really good comparison. John Madden certainly got more involved on the media aspect of it than Don Cherry did, you know, in different ways. But yeah, I think that's a really fair comparison. Thanks, Rob. This coming in, fouled off the ankle. Yeah, LP, they just keep creeping up. But, you know, I think it's a natural progression. I mean, when you look at now, these guys are in the weight room every day. They're working out. Their diets are spot on. You know, this one is in, gonna be fouled back. The way the mechanics work, right? They fine tune everything. It's just like golfers. Golfers now hitting the ball longer and farther. Hockey players shooting faster and harder. It's just a nature of technology and workout regime and all that stuff. This pitch coming in, it's going to be fouled back again. No, he got him 0-2. I thought he got a piece, but it was caught. And that's it. The Jays go down, coming up top of the 7th inning. My goodness. Herman, what's going on? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Well, that certainly didn't last us long. The Blue Jays could not come back. They have a 1-run lead. The Yankees, all the momentum. If you missed it, the Blue Jays had 7 runs in the first, 1 in the third. The Yankees then put up 6 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th. And as we go to top of 7, hopefully they will not get any more. Hopefully the Blue Jays will be able to shut them down and get things back on track as they need to. Be very, very, very important for them to turn around and do it. Let me check one thing. Hang on a second. I'm just stepping at a frame for a moment, but I'm still here, I promise. I'm still here. Just want to make sure I didn't pull that too far out. All right. Thank you. Just had to make sure. Check something real quick. All right. So, yeah, if you missed it, coming up on Friday, we've said it before, coming up on Friday, the Argos and Ticats right here, whichever platform you were watching on, we will be back on these same platforms on Friday. We are going to have some gaming coming up probably over the weekend. We'll have to see. So you never know. Might get a little gaming stream popping up over on the gaming channel. If you are a gamer or somebody who enjoys watching gaming content, check out our gaming channel, the Samuel B12 Gaming Experience. Go over and hit a subscribe over there as well, as we're starting to build that channel, working our way towards 500 subs over there. All right, coming back. We're in the home stretch, starting top of number 7. Happy to see you after the hockey scene is gone. Oh, yeah, we'll be here all summer long. Hockey was a lot of fun, but unfortunately, life goes on. Life goes on. But hockey will be back before you know it. Training camp's just a couple of months away. Just a couple months away. What a weird windup. Gonna throw this one just outside. The way he kind of comes back and he like does this weird clutch pump thing and throws the ball. Chisholm is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a lineout. Let's see if we can get him here. Rodriguez gonna throw this one. It's foul back. 1-1 is the count now. There's the link to the gaming channel. We appreciate your support over there as well. 1-1. Always tough. And, you know, Kirk has taken a few off the mask. He's taken a few hits off the mask. Here's another one. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 1-2. Gotta keep firing these ones in. Gotta keep going. Rodriguez. The Jays have gone through a bunch of pitchers already here. Rodriguez trying to hold down the fort now. Rodriguez is set up. Chisholm is waiting. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Down in the dirt. Down in the dirt. 2-2 the count now. Got to pick it up. Turns out the Oilers had the goalies they wanted all along. Yeah, LP. Doesn't mean they're the right ones. Here's the 2-2, the little leg kick, and the throw in. That's going to be fouled off. Still 2-2. That's right. CFL, NHL, MLB. But he can do MLS there. Can he? You know, Radio, I'll be honest with you. We've done some soccer in the past. I do not know much about the game of soccer. I obviously can call this guy to this guy to this guy to this guy, but in terms of the strategies and, you know, who's who and the stories behind it, I'm not a big enough soccer fan that I don't have that type of insight to bring. So that's why I don't do a ton of soccer. 3-2, full count now. Pitch count down to 2. He's going to lose him on the outside. He's going to walk him. Not a good start. Blue Jays bullpen is letting this game run away. Goldschmidt is coming up, who's been tearing the Jays apart tonight. He's 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. Up to 288 now. Yeah, it's not this tougher. I've never been a big soccer fan personally. So I'm not that invested in the teams and the players. When Canada is involved, and we've done a few Canada soccer matches, men and women, we've had a lot of fun. We've had a lot of fun from those. There's only so many hours a week. That's true. That's true. I do have a full-time job as well. But that's okay. I love being here for all of you. This community is awesome. Oh, Coach, you've made it to the dark side. So, Blue Jays. Let's go. Let's turn this one around. 8-7, 0 for 1. Goldschmidt swings through that one. 0 for 2. There we go. There we go. Get him swinging. Take the bat off your shoulders. Jimenez still kind of testing that ankle. He is back out there. Remember in the last inning, he went to catch that throw from Kirk and slid down awkwardly. Kind of strained that ankle a little bit. This pitch is going to be up high. So I actually thought they would pull him out, but he is out there. He's kind of walking around. He's stretching it, making sure he's feeling okay. That's important. Thank you, Coach, for hitting those likes. Here's the pitch. There goes the runner. He's not going to throw. Oh, I guess the runner went back. I guess he fake run. I saw across the back of the screen a runner going across. Guess he went back. 2-2. Here's the pitch on the corner. He's going to ring him up. There we go. Strikeout. Big one out. Big one out. There you go, Rodriguez. Drops the slider and just catches the corner. That's a huge pitch. A monster pitch right now. Jay's got to find some good things that get going. They got to find some good things that get going. And that is certainly one. Dominguez going to come up against Rodriguez. Dominguez is 1 for 3. Going to take this first pitch down in the dirt. He's made some big plays tonight, Dominguez. 1 for 3, singled and scored in that 5th inning. Made some great catches in the outfield. Yeah, John, Sinclair was really good. Really good. Second one is going to be low. 2-0 now. 1 out. 2-0. Rodriguez trying to get Dominguez. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be hammered right past first base into the outfield. Going to be caught. Runner Chisholm is going to hold up at second base. Lucky, lucky, lucky. So they put one on. So the Yankees now with 2 runners on, only 1 out. Runners at first and second. Yeah, it's going to bring Volpe up tonight. Volpe is 1 for 3 as well, as we're here in the 7th inning. Brule going to start warming up, get himself going. Braves were down 2-0. They're now up 7-2. Wow, what a big comeback. Pitch the bottom of the strike zone, is going to catch it. 0-1. Volpe also singled and scored in that 5th inning. Rodriguez checking the runner. Now he's going to deliver this one. It's going to be hit up the middle, caught. Over to second for one, over to first, in time for two. There you go. And the Blue Jays get themselves out of trouble here. That is what we needed. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Holy smokes. There you go, Coach. Coach is crushing it. Thank you, Coach. Wow. Big plays. Big plays. And the Jays get themselves out of a very difficult inning. So you know what time it is? It's the 7th inning stretch. Should we start singing? I'm not going to sing the song. So we got to do the dance, the OK Blue Jay dance. No, we're not singing that song. But make sure you get your stretches on. Bottom of inning number 7. Bottom of inning number 7. It's going to be Clement, Wagner, and Schneider. The 3 due up. Clement is 1 for 3. Wagner is 1 for 2. Schneider is 1 for 3 with a home run tonight. So the Blue Jays need to, well, they need to hang on to their lead, but they need to build on it a little bit more. We got to get a little bit more insurance up here because, boy, oh boy, the way the Yankees are playing right now, I'm not overly comfortable with a 1-run lead. This can turn around at any waking moment. We could sing LP. All right, they're coming back. Let's go. What a week. By the way, for our friends in Canada, happy Canada Day. I hope you all had a wonderful day yesterday. I hope you celebrated in some kind of fashion. And to all of our friends down south, an early happy July 4th. May your barbecues be tasty and your fireworks be explosive. Would you sing? No. No, certainly not. Certainly not. Eventually, at some point we do, but not tonight. Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball. Clement makes his way to the box. Oh, we got a equipment change here. Something going on. The umpire has the Yankee catcher take off his equipment. He's going to put the chest piece back on. That was kind of weird. Never seen that before. So Vladdy, who's usually an indication of how things are going in the dugout, is not overly smiley right now. Kind of pulling his shirt up and wiping his face. Not the bundle of joy he's known for. Let's see what Clement can do. First pitch coming in. He hits us right back at the pitcher and hits him hard. Turning, throwing it over, and he's got him. Oh, just in time. But Clement hammered this at the pitcher. Right at Hill. It hit him and kind of dropped down. He was able to recover and get it. The Jays are looking towards the replay. Are they going to challenge this? So he was able to recover, turn, and throw this over. And yeah, this replay doesn't, hard to see. He tried to glove it, and it actually hit the bottom of the glove, then hit the inside of his thigh. He throws this over. Yes, that's the right call. He was out. He got him. So 1 down for the Jays. First pitch into Wagner comes in as a strike. Come on, boys. Let's go. 2K, coach. Coach's fingers are doing the talking. Sidearm in. This is hammered foul. 0-2 now to Wagner. So Yimi Garcia is getting himself up and warmed up. Getting himself set. Oh, broken bat. It's going to loop, but it goes foul. You know, on the hands, and the bat just exploded in the hands. Sounds like a cross between Diana Ross and Will. LP, that's outstanding. That is really funny. So this bat just absolutely shatters. And the right on the shaft, just above the hands, and then the end of the bat goes flying towards the pitcher. Hill is getting everything thrown at him right now. So 8-7 still is the score. 0-2, 1 out. Wagner is up for the Jays. Pitch comes in and he hits this one foul. Hard to pick it up because when they come in sidearm, they come so low and throw it up. It's hard to pick up the ball right out of the hand. But the Blue Jays so far are making some decent contact. They just can't put it in play. This one is going to catch top of the strike zone for a strike. Sit down. 2 strikeouts for Hill. And that's going to bring up Schneider. Schneider going to step up here and see what he can do. 2 outs for the Blue Jays. Schneider is 1 for 3. Let's see what he can do here. Schneider. Oh, he got a hold of that. That's going. It's going back to the wall. Get out of here. Schneider's second dinger of the game, and he gives the Blue Jays an extra run on the board. Line him up. It's a solo shot for Schneider. 9-7 now. 403 feet, an exit velocity of 104 miles an hour. That's what we needed to do. Just get some insurance, and he gets us one. It's too bad one of the others could not get on base. Vladdy going to dress Schneider in the home run jacket, and the high fives going all around. There you go. That's what we needed to do. Thank you, Schneider. That's going to bring up Straw now. Straw is 0 for 3 tonight. He's going to lay the bunt down, pops it up, and it's caught. Chisholm running in, almost bobbled it, but he catches it. So just like that, it's going to end the inning. But the Blue Jays pick up a home run, and that is needed. We are going to the top of 8. The top of the 8th inning. Let's go. Wow. Wow. That was huge. That was an absolute blast. That is what we needed to see from Schneider. That helps us. 2 homers. I mean, a monster at bat, monster game for Schneider. And this is what he can do. Need a siren. That's right. Oh, we got the home run horn. I forgot the home run horn. Radio, thank you. Home run horn. There we go. The home run horn. I forgot about it. Oh boy. That was a good one. That was a good one. He's coming through. Love his glasses. Yeah, absolutely. And that's what we needed to see, right? We needed to see another swing of the bat. We needed something to get the mojo back in the Blue Jays court. Now it's going to be up to Yimi Garcia. Yimi's going to come in. He's going to need to shut this down. Now he's going to be facing LeManu. He's going to start it out here for the Yankees. Then he goes right back to the top for Rice and Judge. So a very important 3 batters here that Yimi needs to work and get out of this inning. Very, very important moment in time here for this Blue Jay squad. If they can use that momentum off that home run to get something going here in the 8th to shut them down, they'll be that much closer. 9-7. Whatever. How's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. 3K coach. Amazing. Amazing. All right. Yimi's going to come in. He's going to look to get this done with a 3.15 ERA. Let's hope. Let's hope. Schneider's got that thick stash going on too. We got a pinch hitter. We got a pinch hitter. So Grisham is going to step in here. He's got a 246 average. So he's going to come in instead of LeMahieu. First pitch in there, first strike. We'll take it. Trent Grisham, 246 average, 15 homers, 32 RBIs in 72 games this year. Not Garcia. Yeah, Yimi's got it. Pitch misses the top corner, 1-1. Again, welcome in everybody. If you are just joining us, make sure you do hit that like button. Here's the pitch. This is going to be popped up. High fly ball into left field. That's going to be an easy catch for Schneider. One up, one down. There we go. Looking good. Thank you, whatever. Appreciate it. Yeah, we took a couple of days. Maybe more than a couple of days, but we took a couple of days to regroup. That was quite the push. 2 months. We were streaming almost every single night for 2 months. It was wild. It was a wild ride, but it was so much fun. Ben Rice is up 2 for 4, a single, a double, a run, and a ribby. Pitch for him, catches the bottom corner for a strike. Yimmy's feeling it. Keep it going. Keep it going. Garcia set as the pitch count continues to go down. Misses bottom corner. Like what he's doing, like how he's tossing. Very important. Here's the pitch, dropping it low. Says no, he did not go around. 2-1 going to be the call. So we had some nasty thunder earlier, but it never ended up raining, at least that I could tell. So we'll take that. Rice is set. Yimmy is set. Looking for the pitch. Gonna miss on the outside. Took the pitch count right to the very end. Almost a pitch count violation. Gonna be 3-1 here. Come on, Yimmy. Your first pitch was right in there. 3-1. Rice is set. Yimmy challenges, and that's going to be foul back. 3-2 count. You got Judge on deck. Let's see. You know he's going to get Judge regardless. Can he get Rice out? Pitch is going to be low. He doesn't get him. So he's going to walk him, and with Judge coming up, he is the tying run. You know what, LP? I don't know if I really have an opinion at this point so far, to be honest with you. So are they gonna pitch around Judge? Judge versus Garcia. He's 3 for 12, no home runs, 5 strikeouts. They're gonna pitch to him. First pitch, swing and a miss. Good job, Yimmy. Goes ahead, 0-1. Big matchup here. This is a big moment. Hitting 361. Hitting 361. 30 homers. Did he go around? Yes, he did. 0-2. Nice pitching, Yimmy. Yimmy, Yimmy, Yimmy. Great pitch. Just couldn't have him pull off. I would go right back inside. You got him once inside, once outside. Go back inside. He goes low. Misses. Not even close there. Ball 1. Ooh. Hoo, 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 hoo. It's a good pitch, though. Judge is focused. Yimmy is focused. 7 seconds left on the pitch clock. Here's the delivery. Top corner. Just misses. Judge able to hold back. 2-2 the count now. 2-2 the count. Runner on first. 1 out. Jays with a 2-run lead. Here's the pitch. Oh, Judge hits this a mile. Goodbye. The Yankees have tied it. Judge hit that from downtown Toronto all the way to Newmarket. Holy smokes. He crushed that. 112 miles an hour, 440 feet on the distance. With one swing into the bat, the giant Judge ties this game 9-9. The risks you take. That's the first home run that Judge has hit off Garcia. He put it inside. He just dropped it down, and boy, oh boy, he cranked it. Crank that, soldier boy, and he certainly did. Wow. So we are here, top of the 8th. A 2-run shot for the Yankees, 1 out. We are all tied up. Yanks gonna foul this one off, 1-1. Oh, smokes. The energy, the people, you can just tell. They've been deflated. They've absolutely been deflated. Swing and a miss here from Bellinger, 1-2 now. Judge Daddy Jack that. Yeah, Marty, he cranked that. Just destroyed it. Another pitch coming in and foul back. Bellinger hanging around, hanging alive. Unbelievable. I've confirmed the home run. The cursing from the next room is next level. It was some home run. It's going to be fouled back again. The judge, he destroyed. I mean, that was bigger than a Carlos Delgado bomb. I mean, that was huge. Here's the 1-2, swing and a miss. I'm gonna sit him down. His first strikeout, 2 down. In the top of the 8th. McKenzie, what's going on? Welcome in. Little call down to the pen again. We're gonna get somebody else warming up. I mean, that was crazy. So Stanton is up now. He has had a pretty decent night. Pitch inside, ball 1. Williams is going to be up. He's going to be throwing. He's getting himself warm.
After a lot of struggles early in the season, Devin Williams is locked back in.
Wow.
Very well.
Here's a pitch inside, 2-0 now. 2-0. Stanton had a 3-run home run in the 5th inning. His big contribution to tonight's event. There's a pitch, misses at outside again. 3-0 now, and it looks like Brule, the lefty, is up, and he's still getting warm. Hey, Jeff, what's going on? Welcome in. Oh, boy. And he loses him on 4 straight pitches. Yimi Garcia struggling here. Walker going to come out to the mound. Is he going to take the ball, or is this just a meeting to settle him down? Hey, KQ. So pitch runner comes in for Stanton. Meeting on the mound, having a conversation here. So Stanton is out of the game. Austin Wells comes in as the pitch runner for Stanton. So Chisholm Jr., who's 0 for 3 tonight, he's going to come up, and it looks like they're going to let Yimi face Chisholm. I assume the pitch runner comes in because they're going to try and take second to take the double play ball away. I guess it doesn't really matter now because there is 2 outs, but it still takes that force away. A second deck home run from Judge. Wow. Hopefully you don't have to go to work early in the morning. Oh yeah, radio, sure. I sure do. Every morning is early in the morning. But that's okay. I got a couple of things to do after tonight's stream. It's garbage day, so we got to do that. Got to write some letters. Lots to do. Didn't go around. Chisholm was able to hold back enough. First pitch misses. Ball 1. 1-0 here. Top of the 8th inning. But extra innings usually go pretty quick now with the new extra inning rules. Guess they're not really that new anymore. Here's the 1-0. Misses again. Going to be 2-0. Come on, Yimi. Feel the power, Yimi. Feel the power. You got this. You can do it, Yimi. You can do it.
Came back with a 3-2 fastball to right and just missed it a little bit.
Yimi's got to pull it. He's got to pull it. We believe. We believe. Gonna go for the pickoff attempt. Not successful. Looking at you, Vladdy. We're looking at you, Vladdy. Here's the pitch. In there, swing and a miss. 2-2 now. 2-2, 2 outs. Now we're talking Marty. He very well could. I mean, he's a monster. A monster. All right, good night, Ulysses. Take care, my friend. Feel better. Pitch is going to be hit up the middle. It's a base hit. Yankees, are they going to go to third? No, they're going to hold up at first and second. Chisholm comes through with his first hit of the evening, and it keeps the inning alive. My gosh. So Brule, they're going to get the call. They're going to make sure he's fit to come in. Oh, boy. So Yimi Garcia stays. Goldschmidt, he comes in. Wow. 9-9 here in the top of the 8th. Judge ties it with a 2-run monster shot. Goldschmidt is 2 for 4 tonight. Pitch coming in, catches a corner with a strike. Yimi is able to get 2 strikes, but he can't put them away. 2 for 4 with 2 doubles for Goldschmidt. Up to 287 average now. This is a big game for the Blue Jays. If they can pull out a win, they will tie the Yankees for first overall in the East. So they got to get this going on right now. 1-1 is the count. Runners on first and second. Forces are in play. Here's the pitch, gonna miss, low and away. 2-1 now. Yikes. Set up, ready to bring this one in. They have to get something going on. Here's the delivery. Oh, swing and a miss. There you go. 2-2, 2 out. Let's go, Yimmy. Put him away. Let's get this over with. Sit him down. As we come up to the 3-hour mark of this game. We're 7 minutes away, 6.5 from 3 hours. Pitch is going to be hit up the middle to second base, over to first, and that's going to do it. So Aaron Judge ties it. We're going to go to the bottom of inning number 8. The Blue Jays got a homer from Schneider. Can they do it again? Jimenez, Springer, and Vladdy, the 3 up for the Blue Jays. And wouldn't it be nice if Vladdy can return the favor? If Vladdy can knock this one over the fence and give the Blue Jays the lead, that would be sweet. Too sweet. But the Blue Jays have been very exciting to watch. If you're just joining us for the last couple of innings, welcome in. My name is Sam. Welcome to the show. Thank you for giving us a chance to call the game for you. I think Yimmy needs to sit down. And LP, I think he will. I think his night is done. Brule, I believe, will come out in the 9th. But welcome, everybody. If you like our style of coverage, make sure you hit that subscribe button or follow button and hit that like as well. And of course, if you're on the tubes, make sure you set that notification bell. Our next live stream is coming up on Friday night. It's the Toronto Argonauts and the Hamilton Tiger Cats in some Canadian Football League action. One of the biggest rivalries in sports. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. The Argonauts taking Ottawa down last weekend. We're going to look to do it again against the Hamilton Tiger Cats. So that will be a lot of fun. We're going to have a bunch of gaming streams coming up on our gaming channel. You won't want to miss those hangouts. We've been playing some Fortnite lately. Gotta love the Blitz mode. And just we're having lots of fun all the way around. So thank you for being a part of our community and supporting us as you do. Home Run Derby coming up July 14th. I can't believe we're already coming up to the All-Star break in just a couple of weeks. I mean, feels like baseball just started. Maybe that's because hockey just ended, but my goodness. All right, here we go. Blue Jays coming up. Coach says 3 ups, 3 down. Let's see what the Blue Jays are going to do. The Yankees have dominated the back half of this game. The Blue Jays dominated the opening. Now it's time for Devin Williams to come in. He has a 4.75 ERA. What's he going to do? And how are the Blue Jays going to shut them down by putting up some insurance runs on the board? It's going to be super important that they can get this done. The question is for the Ticats, what is their record? It is 1-2. So they had a bye week this past week. So if the Argonauts win, they will jump into second place in the Eastern Conference. Or I guess division. They don't call them conferences. So 1-2, the Ticats did have a bye week. Pitch is going to go upstairs, and Jimenez again on that ankle kind of fell over a little bit. So he hurt his ankle a couple of innings ago, stayed in the game, and he tried to hold back on this pitch, and you could tell he just turned it and just tweaked it a little bit. So he is definitely still having some discomfort. Pitch coming. This one is going to be foul back, 1-2. Still waiting for Dennis. Tennis would be interesting. Not really. 1-2 to Jimenez. He's 3 for 4 tonight. He's had a really, really nice night. Right. Here's the pitch. High. It's going to be 2-2. Stefan, it almost sounds like the code from Contra. Up, down, left, right, A, B, select, start. If you know, you know. Williams set. Jimenez waiting for it. 2-2 pitch. This is going to be golfed. And again, Jimenez wincing, putting that pressure, twisting that back ankle, but he's hanging in there. Hanging in there. 2-2. Williams looking, delivers, swing and a miss. Sit down, Jimenez. Out number 1. It's going to bring up Springer and Vladdy. Let's see what these guys can do. Springer's one of those guys, he can be super clutch. That's right. If you're watching over on the tubes, exclamation mark points will allow you to check your points and see how many points that you have. So here it is. Springer is 2 for 4 tonight. Takes the first pitch in there, first strike. 2 singles in a run. He's up to 274 on the average. Come on, Springer. Here's the pitch way down in the dirt. It's going to hop away, so it's going to even it up at 1-1. My. It's a big battle here between these two teams. They are really going strong at each other. Here's the pitch coming in. That one misses. Going to be 2-1 now. So the trainer going to take a look at Jimenez. He's walking around, but they want to make sure he's not doing any more damage. 2-1, a long wait. Now the delivery is going to be high and misses 95 miles an hour. Goes to 3-1. Good eye by Springer because that pitch was fairly close. Able to lay off of it. 2 for 4. You know this pitch is going to be somewhere around the middle of the plate. He goes for a curve, misses. And that's going to walk Springer. So Springer is going to find his way over to first base. Vladdy coming up, big Vlad. Judge had a 2-run shot earlier. Vladdy, this is your time. If you want to turn this one around, a 2-run dinger to get it back would be nice. Would be nice. What you gonna do, Big V? Vladdy is set. Here's the pitch. Springer running. Vladdy takes it as a strike. Springer steals the base, his 10th stolen base this year. He's in there. Great jump he had too. So that takes the double play away. Hey, Jonathan, what's going on? So takes the double play ball away. And it was called a ball to Vladdy. Wow. Oh, they're giving Vladdy the base. So Vladdy is awarded. Vladdy takes the walk. He's going to go to first. Puts the double play back in place. They got 2 on. Alejandro Kirk is going to come up here. Now, Kirk has been a clutch hitter in these types of situations. He has done this a number of times. Let's see if he can certainly do it again here. This would be huge. He's 1 for 2 tonight with a single, 2 walks, a run, and 2 RBIs. Kirk is now hitting .307. Only 7 home runs, though, 41 RBIs. The Jays are 3 for 9 tonight with runners in scoring position. This would be a huge moment. A huge moment if Kirk can put this ball into play. With Springer's speed, a base hit should score him. Williams looking. Here's the pitch. Kirk is going to hit this. He skies it. It's going back, and it's caught at the track. Springer is going to move forward. And Vladdy tags up and he moves forward. So heads up base running by both Springer and Guerrero as it's a double tag up. So they both move. It is a fly ball. Kirk so close to putting that one out of the park. So Clement, will he come up? The Yanks are going to go to the mound. Are they calling for a pitching change? There's a lot of conversations going on the field. A base hit probably scores 2 runs because Vladdy, he can get on his horse and move. So Berger's supposed to come up with Clement on deck. Are they going to walk Berger to get to Clement? Of course, Berger had a home run earlier. So we'll see what they're going to decide. Jeff Hoffman is getting up in the pen now. He's getting warm. Berger is 1 for 3. This is where kind of the chess match part of the game comes in. The strategy, the matchups. Thought we were going to hear the air horn. It was close. So Addison Berger is going to stay in. He has a 3-run home run earlier today. So 2 on, 2 outs. Wild pitch. It's going to go back. Springer's going to score. The Blue Jays take the lead on a wild pitch. Vladdy Guerrero heads up running. He advances to third base. Excellent base running by the Blue Jays. A wild pitch from Williams goes to the backstop. Springer runs in and scores. Vladdy advances to third. And just like that, the Blue Jays have a 10-9 lead. Great play, great heads-up base running. That's right, Davey boy. A nice play, absolutely. And this is going to be hit a mile. Stay fair, stay fair, stay fair. It's foul. It's foul. He got all of that one and launched it down the right field line. That was one of those moments. Stay fair, stay fair. Go foul, stay fair, stay fair. Oh my goodness, that would have been something if he would have put up a 2-run home run. 1-1 is the count. 2 outs. Jays now with the lead. Top corner picked for strike 2. PM Steezy, what's going on? Welcome in. Nice job there. Again, welcome in everybody. Make sure you hit that subscribe or follow. Friday will be our next stream. Argos Ticats. More Blue Jays coming up on the channel as well. 10-9. Jays hanging on the lead. 1-2, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Down low, 2-2. Gonna even it up. Vladdy is on third base, waiting to see what it's gonna be. Stefan, all hitting that subscribe and dropping some donuts. Stefan, thank you so much. How did I not see that? Dropping the donuts. This one is going to be foul back as well. 80% of the live goal is completed. Live goal achieved. Thank you so very, very much. How do we celebrate that? Stefan, appreciate you, my friend. Here's a pitch going high. 3-2. So full count now. Full count to Barger. 2 outs on the board. Jays did just take the lead. A base hit scores 1 for sure. Clement is on deck. Let's go Jays. That's right, Nick. Here's the pitch. Gonna pop this into left field. It's gonna drop in. Vladdy's gonna score. The Jays get their 2-run lead back. 11-9. 11-9. Wow. Don't even worry. Play ball. Play ball. Unreal. This is huge. This was such a nice piece of hitting, going opposite field, dropping this one in. Go Jays, go. Huge moment. And Barger running for second. He's going to get a stolen base. Pitch came in. Clement swung. He missed. So it was strike 1. Barger took off. That's his second stolen base. Wow, it is, David Boy. Some game. Absolutely. Monty, how's it going? Welcome in. Last time I looked, it was 8-0. Monty, it has been a wild one. A real wild one. Joshua, what's going on? Clement swinging at a ball way outside. You're right, Joshua. If you have an 8-0 lead and all of a sudden it's 9-9, you have something to worry about. Well, now it's 11-9. Clement is in the hole, 0-2. 2 outs, 1 runner on. Here's a pitch way down. Clement swung at 2 way outside. So good eye to lay off that one. Unbelievable. Clement set up, ready to go. Williams delivers. Clement going to hit this one. Foul down the third base line. Staying alive. 11-9. What a ball game this is. Jays put up 12 yesterday. They put up another 11 today. Coach is calling a 15-11 comeback win. Wouldn't that be something? Yeah, Bert, it's a Joshua. It's a great pickup by the Avs. Pitch. This is going to be put right towards third base. Going to throw this across in time. That's going to do it. The Yankees down to the last 3 outs of the ball game. We were tied until a wild pitch let Springer score. Vladdy with heads up base running moved. And the Blue Jays have a 2-run lead heading to the top of the 9th inning. Will face Dominguez, Volpe, and Grisham. The bottom of the Yankees lineup. The question is, which pitcher are the Jays going to put on the mound? I will take this moment to say thank you to all the mods for hanging out tonight, keeping everything safe and moving. Appreciate you mods, best mods around. I want to say thank you to all the dono hype from everybody tonight. Stefan, thank you so much for everything. Coach N as well. AAU Triton. And congrats to our Chaniversaries, Stefan and Coach Theo Sam Eagle. And a huge thank you to all of our channel members. We appreciate y'all so very, very much. So whatever platform you're watching on, thank you for participating and being a part of what we do. Again, Friday, we're back. Argos, Ticats, CFL action. Going to be a lot of fun. If you've never watched or listened to Canadian football before, tune in Friday. Canadian football, a very different game than the NFL. And it's very, very exciting. We got 3 outs or more to go. What is it going to be? Will the Jays lock this one down? Oh, Coach, thank you so much. Will the Jays lock this one down? Will they sit them down, or are the Yankees going to force the bottom of this inning? What is it going to be? No, Monty, he has not been. But this has been one heck of a ball game. 7 runs in the first for the Blue Jays was their big inning where they exploded. 6 runs for the Yankees in the 5th was their big one. 1 run for the Yanks in the 6th, 1 for the Jays in the 7th. Then each team getting 2 runs in the 8th. Here comes Jeff Hoffman. Hoffman going to look to save this one. First pitch is going to be fouled back. Dominguez, he's 2 for 4 tonight, 2 singles and scored a run. Important moments here. Dominguez versus Hoffman. Hoffman delivers, misses outside, can even it up at 1-1. Hoffman is one of those guys that you don't really know what you're gonna get. He's a little, excuse me, hiccup, a little hot and cold. But hopefully he settles things down here. 2-run lead. 2-1 missed there. Let's go Hoff. The Hoff. This is going to be foul back. 2-2. 2-2. There's our Discord server, by the way. It's free if you want to join our Discord server and hang out. Link is right there in the chat. On some of the chats, I should say. He has not been the same LP. This one is going to be hit hard, 98 miles an hour. Dominguez got a piece. Can't catch up to put it in play, but he's fouling them all off. Just got to blow one past him here. Sit him down. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He's going to strike him out. Just like Roger Dorn coming up to Wild Thing. Ricky Vaughn putting that glove, the ball in the glove, and he says, strike that guy out. And Hoff just did that. 1 down, Yankees down to their last 2. Volpe is going to step up here now. He's 1 for 4 tonight. The Hoff delivers, drops it in 87 miles an hour for a strike. There you go, Hoff. There you go. Volpe set. He's going to pop this one. Hits it deep to center field to the TD logo, and a great jumping catch. And that's 2 down. The Yankees are down to their last out of the ball game unless they can pull a miracle out of their hats. What are the Yankees going to do? Volpe, this was a good poke. He put this one right back to the wall. Stefan, thank you, brother, with the super chat 279. Brim, what's going on? Don't hassle the Hoff. Welcome in, Brim. Grisham versus Hoff. Down low, gets called strike, 97 miles an hour. Awesome radio. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Anytime the Argos and Ticats get together, it's a good time. The crowd is on their feet. They're ready to put this one away. Swinging, puts it up. Oh, diving, can't get it. They knock it down, but neither the third baseman or the shortstop could come up with that one. A weak infield hit ball kind of got between them. Tried to make the play. Clement couldn't get there. Split ball is splitter just put into play, and you know what? Once it gets past, just could not stop it. But they were able to knock it down. So we got a 1-on. Rice comes up to bat. This game isn't over yet. Tying run is at the plate. 1 on, 2 outs, and here's Rice. First pitch in their first strike. Ooh. Ooh. First pitch in their first strike. Let's go. Hey, Andrew, what's going on? Here's the pitch. Pop this one back. 0-2. 0-2. Let's go. That's right. A couple more batters before Judge comes up. Time to sit him down. The crowd is on their feet. The applause echoing the stadium. Here's the pitch from Hoffman. That's going to be high. 1-2. Ball one. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Hoffman setting, getting himself ready, prepared. Here's the pitch. This is going to be popped up right over home plate. Kirk has a beat on it. Vladdy's waving him off. He makes the catch, and this one is done. The Toronto Blue Jays have now tied the New York Yankees for first place in the American League East. Unbelievable. The Blue Jays are now tied for the lead in the American League East. They are now tied for third overall in the American League. Way to go, Blue Jays. Congratulations. A huge, huge win. Hoffman's going to get the save. Absolutely amazing. Yankees, Blue Jays tied for the lead in the AL East. Absolutely amazing. What a crazy baseball game. An absolutely crazy baseball game. If you missed it, the Blue Jays put up 7 in the first, 1 in the third. The Yankees put up 6 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth. The Jays, 1 in the seventh. The teams exchanged 2 runs in the eighth, and at the end of the day, the Jays take it 11-9. 15 hits for the Yankees, 13 hits for the Blue Jays. Yimi Garcia gets the win. He now moves to 1-2 with a 3.86 ERA. Williams takes the loss, moves to 2-3 with a 5.17 ERA. This was absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, we will be back on Friday with the Argonauts and the Ticats. This was a huge win. A phenomenal win. The Blue Jays needed this. I think we as Blue Jay fans needed to see this. We needed to see our team come back and catch them for top spot. We know with the Blue Jays, it's a streaky team. We know they're up and down. We know it's hot and cold. So enjoy it for today, because in a week, it could be a very different story. In 2 weeks, it could be really good or really bad, but we'll take this win tonight and we'll look to continue to move forward. Again, thank you all so much for watching. We look forward to seeing you very, very soon. From all of us here at the Samuel B12 Experience, we say good night, and we'll see you on Friday. Have an amazing evening. Thanks for all the support. Take care. We out.